Let me just put this up here.
You're listening.
Okay. All right. So we're going to start the show in a few seconds here. I'm just trying to get everything situated, everybody. What's up, motherfuckers?
You're a good dude, Cronin.
I'm also.
You are, man. You give a fuck about your fans. Like, I don't care what anybody fucking says, man.
What do they say?
No, I'm just saying anybody who's got anything negative to say about you, they don't know you. If they knew you personally, they would know that they're dealing with a dude who just wants to have fucking fun and just get it out there, you know?
Oh, yeah. I want to.
Fun, man.
Bailey wanted to get it out there, too, in my story earlier. Gave it to that fat girl. Man, he might be a psycho. He might actually.
I didn't do fucking nothing, dude. I didn't do nothing, bro.
You're going through what I went through last night.
Dude, I didn't do nothing to you, bro. I'm drinking and having a great time. I didn't do nothing to you.
Whacked. He is whacked.
Yo, hang up on that clown.
I didn't do nothing to you, bro. I didn't do nothing to you, bro. I didn't touch nothing. I haven't even touched my fucking computer in an hour.
Just hang up on that clown.
Dude, I didn't do nothing.
He's getting messages.
I didn't do nothing.
Messages?
I didn't do nothing to you,
What
bro.
is he? He wants me to be his Facebook friend. Why? So he can harass me like he does to you guys about nothing? That's why I'm not no one's Facebook friend unless I'm...
Oh my God, dude. You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Keep getting manipulated. Keep getting manipulated, Kenny. I fucking wanted to love you, brother.
I didn't do shit, bro.
I didn't do shit. I put him on my show and was nice to him. I put him on the shows. I stood up for him. He's a fucking idiot.
Too. I put him on tonight. Listen, I moved it along because there was 20 other people that were calling in. I wanted to shuffle it around. I didn't want to leave the same people on like I've been doing. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Dude,
sorry. I'm sorry.
This guy, he's a psycho. This proves it because we literally like putting him on and hanging out with him and then he's just getting crazier. It's like the more you give to him, the crazier he gets.
He said I sold my soul to the devil, dude.
Dude, sell your soul to the devil like you sold your soul tonight to the Patron. Be a piece
To the Patron. That's
Patron.
fucked up, Scott.
This is episode 49.
Up,
Where has he been? This is episode 49 of Corrupted coming up.
Dude,
in a
Scott,
minute.
that's fucked up, Scott. I've been nothing but a gentleman to you, bro.
Gentleman.
All of us have, dude. Come on, man. That's not right, dude. I've been cool with you, bro. I haven't done nothing wrong to you. I didn't hang up on you. I didn't touch the fucking computer. I didn't do nothing. I'm standing at the back door eating a fucking cheeseburger. What do you want from me?
You know what? He's so right, though. He was. Like, how can he hang up on him? He's got a hamburger in one hand and his phone in the other.
Right.
My computer was across the room. I didn't touch nothing.
We know. I know. It's, yeah.
And he's telling me I'm a sellout?
Why are we still talking about him? Like,
maybe
this is why
it.
when I first got in the car, I was like, why is this clown in here? Like, I knew something bad was going to come up with that.
You know, listen, JB, I can't argue with you because that's fucked up, man. I did nothing to disrespect this dude. No one has here. We've all went out of our way for him.
I know.
Just putting out a tweet.
That's fucked up, dude.
Tell
It
everybody
really
to
is.
lie.
I know it's. But dude, we've been dealing with this guy since before Monetize This 100.
This time I thought things would be a little different. I thought he changed.
Well,
Come on,
we
what?
thought wrong.
I really thought he changed, bro. I really honestly thought that like this time was different. I thought that he would be like more.
You know what it is, Ken?
Understand.
The dude works like a couple of weeks in a row, and then he's off for a week, and he just fucking binge drinks for a week and does stupid shit. And he does it probably so he can keep himself entertained for the 2 weeks he's off work, so he can go back and listen to him being a moron.
What a life, dude. Scott, You really are a basement-dwelling fucking... Like, come on, dude. You know you are, Scott. You know you are, dude. Come on. Scott, nobody did nothing to you, and you know that, bro.
No.
Joe has given you ample fucking time to come on shows. JB has given you fucking ample time, tried to get you on his .com and all that. Like, come on, man. All of us have reached out numerous times to you, Scott. This is not right. This is not right, dude. I'm sorry. Nobody's done nothing to you tonight. For you to tell me I'm a sellout is fucked up. I've done nothing wrong. Not a goddamn thing.
All he did was eat a cheeseburger, man. You're guilty.
Dude, that's all I did. I was standing by my back door eating a cheeseburger, and I get accused of fucking selling out.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you.
My
Joe,
fat ass ate the cheeseburger.
If we make a corrupted T-shirt line, we need to have a Ken T-shirt where he's like half in and half out of a screen door eating a cheeseburger.
I'll put that on the back of the shirt. I put that right on the back. All right.
Cronin has made some great shirts over the years, though. I gotta say.
Do we have corrupted T-shirts?
Yeah, we got a great one. Yeah,
I had a T-shirt that I bought of Corrupted. It was like a navy blue shirt.
Was it the three heads?
It was a 3XL. It was the three of us on there, and I've never seen it since my wife watched it. She fucking like poured bleach on it or something.
She threw it out.
Yeah,
poured bleach on it?
I don't know what she did with it.
Fuck this show.
It was one of my favorite fucking shirts too. I loved it.
Have gone up.
He's puking. Listen.
Remember this, Ken?
What is this?
This is the night I got you.
Oh shit! Oh my god, dude.
We've been waiting for this.
Ken, look at the young JB.
Holy shit! Look at JB, dude.
Somebody in the chat said, "Here comes Leah with the frying pan."
Oh yeah, Leah's gonna fucking beat the hell out of him.
It was morning. You could see it was morning time now. By now, they'll monetize this 59.
Oh,
That's
oh my god. Joe, blow your camera up. Make it so where you're the only he said fuck Sony earlier tonight on Facebook. He's got a pair of Sony
He's got
headphones.
Sony.
I remember that.
Is that true, Joe? I don't remember that.
Yeah, I got them on right now. These are Sony's too. They're glowing it.
He said fuck Sony tonight on Facebook.
Yo,
He got a
look.
pair of Sony headphones.
Sony, look! I got fuck Sony.
Yeah, see, Sony the best for audio. There you go. See, Ken's even got the ones I used to have in college.
I got the Howard Stern shits.
Those are the ones every major radio station every college radio class will recommend those.
I don't know. The fuck is this shit? Get a plug in.
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here, you fucking faggot! Get the fuck out of here! Shut the fuck up! Get the fuck out of here, you goddamn fucking faggot!
Oh my god.
I love when Joe flips out.
Dude, I'm sorry.
I'm
Like
so
Joe's
sorry.
I just
Yeah,
broke my computer screen. I can't see anything. Can you guys still see me?
Yes.
Oh, I just fucking broke my computer screen.
I have to say
I gotta go
Joe-
fix this. I
Joe
can't
is-
see anything. Hang on a minute.
All right, Joe is my
Fucking
best
guy
friend.
fucking calls every fucking second!
I love when Joe flips.
Ken,
The HDMI
Joe-
wire broke in
Joe is
half
my-
on the back of the computer, so it's stuck in there.
Joe is my best friend. And I hate that I gotta say this, but he's my best friend, but there is nothing funnier than when he's freaking out.
I know, because when he starts saying, "Get the fuck out of here, faggot!" It's the
Well, you know what?
just happened, man? You called me. I just got called. Am I on here or no?
Oh my God, is
shut
he
the
really
fuck
in
up.
here again? Oh,
Am I on here or no?
Dude, Joe's about to freak.
Okay, but why? He called me and I
Get
was
the
trying to
fuck
answer.
out!
I'm not joining, man. I'm the one getting called, bro.
Get the fuck out!
Dude, I'm not joking, man. I'm getting called. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Not answer? I'm not fucking
Get
joking,
out of the
bro.
call!
Joe, you keep calling me. I'm trying to answer.
How's he calling you? He's standing up.
Dude, my Skype is fucking going on. And then I hit fucking answer.
Get the motherfucker out!
You're calling me, bro.
I can't breathe.
You're calling me.
I'm gonna die.
I'm not fucking calling this show, dog.
I'm gonna fucking kill you, you faggot! Get the fuck out! I've broken half my equipment right now! I will break every fucking thing here!
You're calling me, Joe. Your Skype is calling me.
Oh my
I'm
off, you
answering it.
faggot!
What the fuck are you talking about?
God.
Is this for real? Am I tripping? Is this a different reality or what? I'm not fucking joking.
He
Man.
just said, "Is this a different reality?"
Is it a different reality or is Joe just fucking like what is happening, man?
I can't breathe.
Hang on, quiet. Let everybody listen.
Somebody help.
How much shit do I have to break? Will I have a show tomorrow? Because I don't have any money left to buy anything! And you don't give a
I'm
fuck,
not sure
you
what's
dumb
happening.
faggot!
I'm just answering Skype calls, man. My Skype goes doo 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 doo. I hit answer, and this is what I hear.
Hey, listen, you little.
So I don't know if you're there, Joe.
Oh,
but
quiet,
somebody
quiet.
or
Let's not
somebody
Skype,
controls the shit, not you. I'm answering Skype calls, bro.
Dude,
That's all.
Scott, be quiet. Listen.
Okay,
That's not
man.
How, that's not how Skype works.
Is he freaking out that bad or what?
Kinch.
What's
I think
going
I can hear. I think I can hear Leah yelling at him.
Yeah, this is not good, man. It's not good. I want to see this shit.
He goes. Candy got really quiet in the background. You just hear, "I'm gonna fucking kill you, faggot."
Is he talking about me, bro?
Yeah. What the fuck
The
you think
fuck,
he's talking
man? I ain't
about?
doing shit, dude. I ain't doing shit, man.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you, Leah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, faggot, listen up.
I'm not doing nothing, Leah.
You are doing something. You're lying. Because
I'm
that's
not
not how
lying.
Skype
Leah, I
works. It
swear to
doesn't
God,
fucking
I'm
call you
answering
back.
Skype calls on
Didn't
my
call
fucking
everybody
Skype.
else back.
I'm not
Why aren't
fucking
they
with you.
calling back?
I'm not fucking lying, Leah.
Yeah, you
I
are
swear to
lying. You
God.
always lie. That's all you do is lie because
Leah,
that's all you know how to
I
do
swear
is lie.
Fucking God, to you.
You know how to lie and you know how to drink. That's it.
No, Leah, listen. Please, fucking.
I'm
Wow.
no fucking liar!
I'm not lying, man. I
You
just
are
answered
lying.
Skype calls.
Leave
I'm
now
not
or I will
lying.
hunt your
My
fucking
Skype went
Canadian
doo,
ass
doo, doo,
down
doo,
and
doo,
shove
doo,
a
and I
fucking
hit
knife
answer.
up it.
I'm
Hang
not
up.
fucking lying, man.
Hang up, pussy fag. Hang up.
What did I do? Oh,
No,
hang up,
hey, you're not
fine.
listening.
I will hang
Hey,
up.
hey,
I'm not
listen.
doing this.
Hey, oh, have you
keep
gone
calling
full
me. I
fucking
will hang up.
retard
No
finally?
problem.
Listen
Shit.
to me, faggot, fuck, cunt. Hang
Leah,
up.
I don't have any
Hang
problem with you,
up.
so go ahead.
Hang up. You do not know how to hang up? There's a fucking
Yeah,
button
I
where
can
you
hang
hang
up. Here
up.
you go.
Hang
Goodbye.
up. Hang up,
Bye. I'm
faggot.
trying. I'm kidding. And
You can't follow a simple fucking direction? That why you can't keep a job? That why you getting kicked out of another fucking apartment? You can't
Leah.
follow. Oh, okay. You know what? My fucking 2-year-old listens better than you do, you fucking imbecile.
Leah. Leah, are you there?
Yep.
I love you.
I know, seriously.
Is he gone?
Dude, Leah. Yeah.
No, when you came in here, you were like, "Yo, faggot."
No. Oh my God, kid. Yeah. And she goes, "Listen up, you fucking cunt fag." And Joe, dude, the best part in the background, Joe's just waffling the wall with like a guitar or something. What was he doing, Leah?
Everything's broken.
I know.
What?
I know, but he was like,
Serious?
"Wait, what do you mean everything's
Are
broken?"
you serious?
I can't fucking see a screen. Everything's broken. Everything's off. Everything's broken. That's why I didn't even know if you guys could hear me.
No fucking way.
Wait, like his mixer and everything's done?
Everything's gone.
What?
What?
I'm guessing the mixer's still working because you can hear me, but the screen's gone.
I just have to say real quick, while all that fight was going on between Scott and Leah, Joe's...
my god. No fucking way.
No, dude, Joe's really mad, like, for real.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, he's really mad. But while that fight was going on, Joe was just fucking hitting the wall with a guitar or something. I don't know what it was. Yeah, he's mad. Are we still live?
Are we still live?
There's no
I
way
really
of
hope
knowing.
we're not still live.
Are we?
I have no idea. I can't see anything on the computer screen.
No, we're not live. We're not live, bro.
No, I don't think we're live. Let me check, though.
No, we're good.
What do you say?
He can't find an HDMI wire.
Oh, man, this is fucked up, dude. He didn't need this shit, dude.
Yeah, this is... Dude, Scott...
He didn't need this shit, dude. He didn't need this, bro. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. That's bullshit, dude. That's bullshit.
Where the fuck is it?
Dude, come on, stop, JB.
I'm sorry.
You
I'm
didn't
sorry.
need this, dude. That's fucked up, dude.
I'm
It's
just
not
glad
funny.
it's not on the air because it's rough.
What? Are we still? We're still on?
Oh, we are?
We're still on. Hi, folks. How are you?
Hi, folks. How are you? Hey, Leah, you should probably end the stream if you know how.
I can't.
Oh.
I
You
can't see
can't. You
anything.
can't see the screen.
What did Cronin do?
Isn't there one in the Xbox?
Maybe unplug.
I gotta go back
Maybe-
here and unplug
yeah.
all this shit, and then I'll have to rehook all this shit up again. I don't have any
Oh,
fucking
man.
money for this! Good luck. I don't know whose shit's plugged in. Good luck. I don't know who's plugged in. I don't know what's fucking plugged in, so good luck to the fucking everybody tomorrow. Thanks for fucking whatever you're doing.
Yeah, you're still on, you stupid dumb fucks! You want to fucking flip out? Then flip out!
Oh my god, what is going on?
Does he really have the goal to come back
for
in
real!
here?
Who the fuck wants to get real? Who's hashtag real as fuck? Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Are you really in here, you faggot? Get the fuck out!
Get the fuck out of here! Get arrested like I do!
Come down and fight me, I'll faggot, I'll cut your fucking head off! You faggot, I'll kill you! Fuck you, faggot!
Oh yeah! Good luck with that, bitch! You fake fuck! You two-faced slimy fuck!
I put you on my show, you cum-guzzling faggot! I hope your mother dies, faggot!
What the fuck you think I'm the cause of this shit? You two-faced slimy fucker! You're a fucking cocksucker, Joe! I tried so hard with you! So fucking hard! I don't give a fuck! I'm the one going in the cop car tonight, not you! You can wreck your goddamn apartment all you want! I'm going in the cop car now! Fuck you!
Shut the fuck up!
I said give a fuck! Oh, you were a fucking ticket, man! You were a fucking winner! You lying scumbag two-faced.
Dude, I'm gonna fucking kill you, you faggot! I'm gonna fucking kill you, you fucking faggot! I'm gonna find out where you live, and I'm gonna motherfucking kill you, you fucking faggot fuck! You cunt faggot!
My God! What is happening?
What's fucking...
Why can't he fucking get banned? Why does he keep coming in here? I fucking banned him!
You banned him on Skype and he's still able to...
Yeah! I did! Fucking piece of fucking shit!
Oh, God. Joe, come on, man.
I'm gonna fucking kill somebody! I fucking put him on the goddamn fucking show!
Oh my god.
I like my PlayStation now, Scott, you fucking faggot idiot! Like the PlayStation? Looks like it works good now, Scott, you faggot! You faggot alien faggot! Yeah, it's a good PlayStation now! There goes $400, you fucking retarded fuck! Happy now, you fucking faggot!
I don't understand how he still gets on Skype if he's
Bro, I'm gonna fucking kill somebody!
I know, man. It's fucked.
I better never see that fucking guy on anybody's show. If I see him on anybody's show, you ain't a part of my show. Anybody's show!
Joe, I don't mean to make this worse, but is there a reason your camera just went black?
I don't know, bro.
Yeah. Oh, there it goes. It's back.
The fucking heart's beating a million miles a minute. We can't start the show because this faggot. You got some other show promoting their shit all over the place. There's like fucking 40 people in here until a minute ago. What's the fucking point of doing a show? I don't even want to do this fucking show right now. Fucking stupid. Fucking head hurts right now. I don't know why my head hurts from yelling.
That's probably got a lot to do with it. Should we? I wish we could end the stream. I really do.
You want to end the stream?
Well, I
What about
mean,
the show?
I just don't. I mean, it's. I mean, I think we should. It's getting a little. It's getting a little aggressive, but I mean, it's whatever.
What about
I
the
mean,
show?
at least till we can get everything fixed again. I mean, we can stay on.
I'm gonna fucking kill somebody, bro. I'm gonna fucking cut someone's fucking head off.
Joe, I know, man. I don't blame you. You've done nothing wrong, dude.
I banned him from the fucking Skype, and he still was calling. I banned him. I blocked him. Everything.
Yeah, see, that's what's got me puzzled. If he's blocked, how is he able to just hop in a call?
I don't know, man.
It's like some weird loophole in the Skype.
It's fucked up because, dude.
We were having a good time.
Yeah, man.
See, man, that's why when I first got in the show and he was in here, that's why I was pissed off, because I knew something was going to go down.
All I did was put him on so he could fucking talk to the fucking goddamn faggot!
Dude, you've done nothing wrong, Joe.
For real, Joe.
You've been cool to everybody involved, bro. You put everybody on just like we all try to do. You've done nothing wrong, dude.
Dude, I put him on the fucking show to cover until you got here, and then I said, hey, thanks, Scott. And then I went to start our show.
Why he's flipping out, dude. I don't know why
because he wants attention. We know. Now we know. We've always known this. This is what he wants. I was the good guy with him, and he treated me like shit. And I was the good guy.
You are the good guy, man. You've done nothing wrong to him, man. You always tried to hook him up.
If I fucking want to kill him. Like, if he was anywhere near me right now, he'd be dead.
Scott, why are you doing this, dude? What the fuck, man? We've done nothing to you wrong, bro. We've always tried to bring supportive to you.
Fucking kill somebody right now.
Like, the laughing part is over now, man. Like, this is serious shit.
I know. I thought it was funny until
it was funny. It was to a certain point, but then he really seriously took it as like serious shit. Scott,
yeah,
come
but
on,
even
bro.
Joe knows, like, when he gets angry, sometimes it can be funny. But when he started fucking waffling his keyboard on the fucking desk,
well, what do you want me to do?
Right. Come on, man.
I'll fucking buy you another keyboard.
Joe's been good to you, bro. Just like we have. You know, come on, Scott, man. That's not right, dude. You know it's not right.
I mean, wasn't Scott on Monetize This last night for like 45 minutes? Maybe an hour?
Yeah, dude, come on, Scott. We've all given you, like, ample time on all these shows because we like what you do. We respect you. You respect us. And now you pull this shit. Come on, dude.
Yeah, I don't think that's the case anymore.
Like, Joe's been nothing but a gentleman to you. He even asked you to come on, bro. That's not right.
No, it's really not. See, that's kind of fucked up, man. See, I was trying to call in. Have you ever tried? You know when you call on Skype and like it just goes straight to voicemail? It's weird.
Yeah, that happens to me all the time.
Like sometimes it'll ring once and then just go doot, doot, and it kept doing that for me. I was trying to call since like 1:15 or something like that, and then finally I got through, and then he was in here. So I completely understand Joe. Just like, hey, let's get a third mic in here just until Bailey gets through.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's like, I'll just let Scott McKinnon do it, even after what went down last night.
Yeah, come on, Scott, man. He's been more than fucking gracious to you, bro. Come on, dude. And you know it. I know he knows it, too. Come on, dude. Joe has went above and beyond for you, bro. So have I. So has JB. Come on, dude. We love you, man. We let you do whatever the fuck you want. You know that. You got free fucking reign, bro. Come on, dude. That's taking advantage.
Is Joe? Are you still here, Joe?
Joe?
Oh, man.
Come on, man. See, this ain't right. Come on, man. This ain't right, dude. This ain't right. Joe's busted his ass to bring content.
Oh.
How the fuck is it my fucking fault?
No.
It's not your fault, dude. It's not your fault, dude. It's not your fault, dude.
I swear to God, I will fucking kill this guy. If I see Scott on any show, I'm telling you right now, there's a new fucking law in town. If I see Scott anywhere, I will fucking end it. I will kill somebody right now. Now I gotta fight with Leah because you're a fucking faggot?
Wait, how come you and Leah are fighting?
Because she's fucking pissed!
Oh, all right, yeah. Oh, this sucks.
That's not right, man.
It's really not.
Come on, Scott. This dude's giving you more opportunities than anybody else in this community. Come on, Scott. You know.
We don't even need to talk to Scott. Don't even come on, Scott. It don't even matter. It's over now. It don't matter. There's no come on anything. It's over.
And just to think, 61 episodes ago, after what he did on Monetize This, and Joe still allows him to come on.
I know.
Come on, man.
It's
crazy.
Scott, honestly, dude, he gave you ample fucking opportunities. Come on, Scott. We all have, dude.
We all did, yeah.
This ain't right, dude. Come on. This is not right. I'm sorry. Nobody fucked with you at all.
Joe, what happened to the PS4? What happened to the PS4? I missed that part.
I broke a fucking keyboard over it.
Oh. Yeah, that'll do it. So, the monitor, how did the monitor go out exactly? Did you, like, unplug something or something? Like, what happened?
I threw a fucking bottle behind me and it knocked the fucking...
Joe, you shouldn't be going through this, dude. You just try to do the right thing, man. Honestly. You just try to do the right thing. You do a great show. You do a great job. There's no reason for you to be fucking flipping out and throwing shit at you.
20 minutes ago, Ken was eating a fucking cheeseburger and tasting himself. We were having a good time, and now
there's
look
no reason to throw shit at your equipment, dude. Come on, man.
But you know what? It's easy for us. It's easy for us to say that, but I've been in moments of rage like that, and I
I understand. I understand. You're fucking frustrated. You're frustrated as fuck. I get it.
Yeah,
I get it. But we're gonna have a Triple Crown champion in a couple of weeks, dude. Come on. What?
What? Justify is gonna be the Triple Crown winner.
That fucking horse won again today, dude. It could be Triple Crown.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude. It's got one more win, which is the fucking where the Islanders are gonna be playing now at the fucking Belmont. And dude, one more win, and that horse becomes the second horse in 40 years to become a Triple Crown champion.
Dude, help me out, because I read something the other day that it's either a Justify or one of the old Triple Crown. Like, okay, well, hang on. No. It's some horse that used to be a legend or something, and like the horse, for somebody to bring their horse to get like impregnated by that horse is like $200,000 per sex session.
Dude. Yeah.
And this horse brings in $30 million a year just shooting loads.
Yeah, dude. Yep. Whatever horse is made with this horse, you have to pay at least millions.
I can't remember who it is, but I think it's like one of the greatest horse racers in history.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up, man. But this other horse won two of the 3 races. So,
I don't care how fast the horse is. I think Joe's so mad right now he could outrun that fucking thing.
Yeah, but I'm trying to like direct us away from there because
yeah.
You went above
Joe
and beyond,
some time,
Joe. You went above and beyond, dude. Like, there's nothing you could do about that. That's just some psycho shit that you really don't have to deal with, and you should just turn your back on.
Dude, I was trying to figure out why the screen was tilted sideways, and
it's all right, Joe. I can understand being mad since the Red Sox allowed.
I don't understand what he did, man, because honestly, all of us have been nothing but cool. Like, come on now, man. That's wrong.
I want to freak out too, like Joe, after the Red Sox allowed the Orioles to score 3 runs tonight. I understand.
Watch this.
Oh my God, are you fucking serious, dude?
It's all right.
Joe,
We still beat
come on, dude.
We still beat him. What?
Serious, Joe?
What is that?
Joe, what the fuck, though, dude?
That's 2 keyboards.
What was that?
That was one. That was the second
that
keyboard.
Bother you like that, though, man? Come on,
dude. He kept coming in the show and ruining the.
But you shouldn't let that bother your equipment. Come on.
Yeah, but you know what?
Yeah, but Ken,
somebody.
here's the thing though, and I got to stick up for Joe right here. People pay to hear this program, and this is what they got tonight. And I can understand Joe being frustrated because this is one of his top dogs on Patreon, and Scott just completely like derailed it.
Scott, I can't believe you just fucking did that, dude. Honestly,
I just don't know.
See this guy's keyboard like that is fucked up, Scott. You got to admit it.
But hearing Leah go off on Scott was great.
Yeah, Leah. Listen. You know, like what's right is right. You know,
and Leah is totally right. She kept saying hang up and hang up and hang up, and he was like, "Oh, I will," but he stayed on for like 2 or 3 minutes. And Joe called it too. This is all.
I'm sorry, dude. Like, honestly, like I agree with a lot of shit you say, Cake Stalker, and shit that positions you have been in the past and everything. But come on now, man, that's not right. What just happened now? That's not right. It's not. That's bullshit. That's a bunch of fucking bullshit. Yeah. Get this guy and his wife fucking pissed off to where he breaks something. It's fucking.
Well,
bullshit.
Dude, he's got him so mad that they're. He's got him so mad that now they're fighting. Ken, they're so mad now that they're fighting with each other.
Support the fucking guy, dude. This guy brings you on.
Yeah.
The glass stuck between the monitor and the fucking floor and the desk, like so tight that I couldn't pull it out just now. And I was trying to figure out why the monitor was slightly leaning right. And it was like, oh, it was because the cup was jammed underneath of it. And I couldn't fucking pull it out. It was in there so tight. It was just wedged into the fucking computer screen.
You fucking boomerang that fucking.
Dude, you know what though? Like last night pissed me off with everybody being a fucking idiot, and now tonight, I was already getting mad, and then he just kept coming in, dude, and there's no way to block it or stop it. That was just fucking. That was just.
I had such a fun time on the pre-show to this, man. It was fucking funny as fuck.
Well, I think everybody did, man. It was free on YouTube, great, so everybody was like. Well, the thing is, dude, it was free on YouTube, so everybody's like, God damn, this show's lit. And as soon as we head over to the premium program, this happens.
And Vikings, too, man. Like, are you mad at me, Vikings? Like, because I didn't bring you in for the whole night? Like, come on, dude. I bring you in all the time.
Hang on. Ken, stop it.
I bring you in all the time.
No, stop. Minnesota Vikings fan is a big, giant piece of shit. This guy is just another fucking Scott McKinnon.
I don't know, though. He doesn't do this shit. It's Minnesota.
No, but Joe, did you see the fucking comment section of your YouTube video from last night? Monetize this. He's a piece of shit.
Oh, there's a guy. You know, there's a guy trolling as him though, too, right? Like who fakes it to be him. Yeah. Like there's a guy who.
Yeah, but the shit Vikings does to Tommy, he's just a big piece of shit.
Whatever. I don't know. He's not
like. He lives to troll Tommy. Like, that's his, like, main... Like, he just writes down all week in a fucking legal pad disses for Tommy and then calls in. And he's like, hey, Tommy, I'm not here to diss you, but fuck you. Like,
yeah. Well, that's funny. Like, I don't know. All right, let's try to fucking do a little bit of a show.
Are we going to try it?
Sure.
All right.
I'm trying to breathe. I think I was gonna have a heart attack. I felt.
Why don't you
that's
go
not
fucking
good.
go smoke one of Leah's cigarettes?
Yeah, Cronin, take a minute, come back, and we'll start the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Go burn a
Go
cigarette
take a
real
minute,
quick.
dude. Get a drink. Fucking chill out.
Good thing
Me
those-
and Ken will sit here and talk about how bad the Mets are.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right there. I'll be right back, and we'll start. We'll do like 40 minutes or something.
Yeah.
It's good, man. Go for it.
Let me tell you something, man. That fucking
I think that
pitching,
cigarette will help take the edge off.
that pitching staff,
I need
dude,
weed.
to the Mets. It's
Dude.
fucking horrific. They got such a young coach, and you would think that like finally they like come into like their own with the young coach and the understanding. And they bitched and moaned because our old coach was like fucking 90 years old, which I get. You want a young guy in there for the pitching staff, for the hitters, and now this guy comes in, Mickey fucking whatever his name is, young guy, and the team responds to him right off the bat, wins 10 fucking games right off the bat. 10 games right out the gate.
At
right?
one point, you guys were 13-2.
Yeah, dude, 13-2 to start the season. You would think to yourself, wow, this is a pretty good fucking team, you know? And now,
And Ken,
we're
before
like
you-
under 500.
well, here was my point. I said this at the beginning of the season, and I'm not trying to sound like a know-it-all, but this is just so typical.
It is. This is what happens with them. Even in 2015, when they made it to the World Series, they had a season like this where they started out pretty good. They won a lot of games in a row, and then all of a sudden they lost like 24 out of the last 27. It was bad.
Dude, on my sports show, here's what happened on my sports show. So when I was picking, I picked the Mets one week, and because Syndergaard was on the mound, right?
Yeah.
And they lost like 8-2. And I was like, what the fuck? So I didn't bet on the Mets for like a straight week. And then the other day, I think it was like Thursday, I think DeGrom was on the mound. And then they lost 12-1. And I'm just like, wow, this team has all the fucking players. I think your guys' batting lineup's a little weird, but your pitching staff, there's no excuse. But you know what, though, Ken? There's no excuse for Boston's pitching staff either, because we're pitching like shit, too.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if you have 5 or 6 guys that are supposed to take your pitching staff and like really run with it. If 2 or 3 of those 6 guys all of a sudden get injured or shit the bed and don't get off to a good start like you thought they would, then all of a sudden your season is so far behind you, you have no chance to win the division after that. So
let me give you a hypothetical, Ken. Let me give you a hypothetical. Would you rather the Mets win 3 straight World Series, be a dynasty for the first time in their existence, or the Islanders actually win a playoff series?
Well, listen, I would take the Mets.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I was
Would
going
you
to say
rather the Mets win?
They won
Obviously,
a playoff series a couple of years ago.
but would you rather the Mets win 3 straight World Series, or the Islanders win 1 Stanley Cup?
I would say let the Mets win 3 times straight.
I got to agree with you, because if somebody said, JB, well, that's not true. If someone said, hey, the Red Sox win 3 World Series titles in a row, or the Pacers win their first ever NBA championship, I would say Pacers.
You know, who's your favorite team?
Like in sports?
Yeah, like your number one, like can't fucking come close to them. This is your number one team.
The Pacers. I would definitely say the Pacers, yeah. I mean, it's really close between Pacers and Red Sox, but if I had to narrow it down to one, it's Pacers. So I think it just makes sense for me to pick them. But here's the thing. The Indiana Pacers are the literally most decorated ABA basketball team. We won 5 ABA championships before they had the merge with the NBA. And we've never won a title.
Yeah.
You know, so we have like one of the I think we have, well, we don't have one of the longest. We're right there with a bunch of other teams for the longest drought in NBA titles.
Yeah.
I mean, the Knicks are up there too. I don't think the Knicks have won one since like 73.
Yeah, no, they haven't won in a long fucking time, man.
And it doesn't look like they're going to win for a long time either.
No, but that next year, after they like lost for so many years in a row in the 70s, they make it to the World Series. It's like whenever they like shit the bed and they're horrible It's like a year or two later, they make a World Series.
Right.
It's
Okay, well,
weird. It's
okay,
weird.
so let me give you another hypothetical. Because, dude, sports hypotheticals are like the funnest thing in the world. Would you rather the New York Jets finally win a championship since what, 69?
Yep.
Would you rather the New York Jets win a Super Bowl? To win a Super Bowl, or the New York Knicks win an NBA championship? I think, can I say something before you make a choice?
Yeah.
I just want to say, the Jets is kind of a one-sided organization, but the Knicks is like a universal one. Like, everyone in New York unites together for the Knicks.
Yeah.
The Jets and Giants, isn't that kind of like an inner-city rivalry?
Yeah.
So would you rather have an inner-city rival to be able to say, we fucking took you guys down, we got the title now? Or would you rather everybody come together like, the Knicks finally won? Which would you rather do?
I don't know, man, but either way, it sounds awesome. You know what I mean?
Dude, honestly, if I had to pick, I would rather see the fucking Jets win a championship. And that's probably just bitter Bailey, because the New York Knicks was probably my most hated team in the 90s, just because of the Pacers-Knicks fucking past, like the rivalry they had.
Yeah.
I mean, because Spike Lee literally said that everybody in Indiana is a bunch of fucking redneck racist hillbillies. And, like, Reggie Miller took that to heart. Somebody asked me the other day, they said, would you rather the Indiana Hoosiers win 3 straight NCAA titles, or the Indiana Pacers win 3 straight NBA championships? And I said that, no, what did I say? The Indiana Pacers win 3 titles, or the Hoosiers win 3 titles? And I said the Indiana Hoosiers win 3 titles. I don't know. It's just like, I'm a huge college fan, but because Indiana is like one of the most historical college basketball organizations of all time. You got 5 fucking titles. Dude, can I say something? I feel really bad right now. Like, I'm trying to like just throw these hypotheticals out there to make conversation, but I really feel like shit after what just happened.
Why?
With Joe.
I know, I do too.
Like,
Joe didn't deserve any of it. Joe didn't deserve any of it.
No, and like, it's created a really awkward vibe.
If anything, you fucking deserved it. No, I'm just kidding. Joe didn't deserve anything of it, man, honestly. No. And I don't know what the fuck happened to Cake Stalker out there, but bro, come on now, man. That's not right, dude.
Ken, while Joe's gone.
Yeah.
When it's not funny, but when Leah was screaming at Scott.
Yeah.
And in the background on camera, Joe had a keyboard in his hand, and he was waffling that fucking thing against his wall. It was all on camera. Joe looked like fucking Kurt Cobain at the end of the show with a guitar. And he's in the background screaming. All you can hear is, "I'll fucking kill you, fat ass."
Oh, yeah, listen, I would normally laugh my ass off for hours on end right now because that was some hilarious shit, but Joe really gives a fuck, and he really put a lot into a lot, man. And to get like this to this point, it's kind of like you're just like, oh, fuck this, you know? It sucks. It really does.
Oh, man, this is just... I'm sorry I got silent there for a second. I was just reading a couple comments on the Patreon, see if anybody had any questions or anything. I mean, in the meantime, till Joe gets back, we could probably take a couple of questions from the chat, because we're kind of phoning this one in tonight. It's just a weird episode. What is this, episode 49? This one will probably be remembered. It's one of the most iconic in corrupted history. You want to know something, Ken? Ironically, We've actually been doing this show for more than a year, even though the episode's only 49.
Yeah.
Because you and Joe did an episode one night, but it never became a part of the corrupted chronological, whatever you call it, the chronological order of episodes.
Yeah.
And me and you did one night because, remember, Joe fell asleep And we did one on Foul Mouse Network, and that one never became one either. And then we missed a couple of weeks. It's like this show's actually been in existence for over a year. It's pretty crazy, man, really.
Yeah, that's good shit, though.
And, you know, the funny thing is, though, too, like, Monetize This is episode 161. 61 episodes since episode 100. That's fucking nuts, man. Like, dude, in what, 39 more episodes, we're going to be in episode 200. I won't be there, but, you know, it's still is fantastic that show's been around that long. How you feeling there, Ken?
Huh?
It sounds like you're getting kind of tapped out. You can barely keep your eyes open.
No, I'm good.
No, you're not.
No, really.
Good.
No, seriously, I'm good.
All right.
I agree with you. You know, like Joe did nothing tonight to like listen. Even last night on the show, it's like he's getting bombarded with phone calls left and right. He's trying to put people on. He's trying to appease people. He's trying to make things right. He's trying to give people opportunity. But then there comes a time where you need to turn that switch off and be like, hey, fuck it. You know, even my close friends might not recognize what I'm doing right now. So fuck them. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do for my family first, period. You know?
Oh, yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, it's...
You know, I look in there and I see...
It's hard to recover after what's happened tonight, honestly. I feel like we're just like...
JB, I see electrical fucking... I see, like, you know, them melting fucking lava from electric and plug the fucking thing into the wall. Get the electric chairs going. Bring them out.
Oh, my God, Ken.
What?
Oh, my God. This show just took next level.
Oh, no.
Amazing. I just got a message from Leah. Are you ready for this?
Oh, no.
Leah messaged me and said, hey, me and Joe just locked ourselves out of the house. So we're trying to break in through the window. This could take a few minutes.
Oh, my God.
It's like the YouTube gods just do not want this show to happen tonight. They hid the key to their house and sent Scott McKinnon to fuck everything up. So there you go, people. Your host here on this premium content program has locked himself out of his own studio. Damn, that's... It was funny. Leah just messaged me, hey. I went, hey, we locked ourselves out. Well, at least they're talking. Because it sounded like... Joe made it sound like they were fighting with each other. But, you know, I mean, there was a lot going on right then. So they're probably good. They just had to be like, all right, so what just fuck happened? You know what I mean? They probably just had to talk it out and be like, what just happened in there?
I hope so.
All right, Kim. Well, until they call a fucking locksmith or whatever they're going to do. They said they're trying to break in through the... Oh, dude, they got kids in the house, too. That's kind of fucked. But, so, Ken, tomorrow, the Jets and the Knights, 3 o'clock. If the Knights win in Winnipeg, they go to the Stanley Cup Finals, bro.
Holy shit. Wow.
Can I ask you a question and you give me an honest answer?
Yeah.
If the Vegas Golden Knights were to win a Stanley Cup this year, how would you feel about that? You wouldn't like it.
Wait, say this again?
If the Vegas Golden Knights were to make the Stanley Cup final and win it, how would you feel?
Pretty fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, because isn't the Islanders one of the biggest like droughts in NHL history?
Yep.
Like to go from like 4 straight titles to nothing for what, 35 years?
What are you doing to me?
Trying to make you stay up.
What do you mean making me stay up? I'm fine. I'm here.
Your forehead just hit the...
My forehead didn't hit nothing. I'm fucking fine.
Shannon, take that bear to bed.
Where's Cronin?
I'm going to go on a whim here and say the show is most likely not going to happen tonight. I don't want to say that it's not, but it definitely doesn't feel like. Has Shannon been in there this whole time just watching you?
No, she just chimes in at the right moments. Watch, Shannon. What are you kicking me for, you fuck? I'm staying awake. I'm not falling asleep. Jesus Christ. You're gonna be like, wax in the car. And he's gonna be like, right through the wall and be like, sand the car. Sand the painted the fence.
What is he talking about?
Mr. Miyagi, man.
Hey guys, if you can only see it, I'm coming through my back window.
Oh, here he is.
Right now.
Here he is.
Where is he?
I'm coming through my back window.
The camera's not on.
I know.
Oh, this is bullshit. I want to see it. There he is. Look, there he is. There he is.
Let me see. Look at him. He's going through his window. What the fuck is going on, dude? Dude, what the fuck?
Kid, look, you can see Leah behind him. Leah was back there.
No.
Was that Leah back there, Joe?
Joe, what'd you just do?
I got locked out of the house. Didn't you guys know?
He goes. He's like, I just climbed through the.
House?
I just climbed through the fucking window.
Bailey, you didn't tell him?
No, I did.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, I did. I don't know what he's
Me
too
and
drunk.
Leah locked the
Can't
door
remember
behind
what I
us.
said 2 minutes ago.
It's a good. A good thing that a couple of years ago I broke that window, because otherwise that would have sucked, because we would have had to break a
You
window.
should probably let Leah in. Isn't she out there?
She'll be all right. I'm just kidding. I'll-
She'll be all right, like a dog.
These people paid for a show tonight. You getting it?
You didn't pay for a fucking bomb, but you're getting one anyway.
I think you could use another hamburger.
I could, man.
Shannon, get that grease going.
You fucking just a prick.
Get that oil hot.
No, don't fucking give me anything. I'm done.
I cannot believe I've been doing this program for a long time with Joe. I've never seen him have to climb through his window to do a show.
You're a fucking fuck, are you?
Dude, I gotta tell you, Ken, Joe's having a night. Like, there's no way he woke up this morning and was thinking that anything was going to happen like this today. Nobody ever thinks like that. What a fucking show. I'm trying to keep this show together. I got a drunk dude passing out on his desk, and I got a guy crawling in through his window.
All right.
He's back. He's back. Guess who's back? Back in. Hey, we got Lear.
I'll tell you what. If people didn't start watching this show from the time we started the free show earlier on YouTube, or even from the time Ken was live, then they missed a whole hell of a lot of a puzzle. There's so much shit.
It's like different chapters throughout the evening. This was like the book of Revelations for YouTube.
Ken's done.
What?
Yeah, I was trying desperately to keep him alive while you were
Oh,
gone.
right. Yeah, I'm good to go, guys.
Why don't you go to bed?
Dude, literally while you were gone,
Yeah.
Shannon was in the background going, "Go to bed."
Yeah, just go to bed. Go to bed. Me and Bailey will do it.
It's really no big deal, Kenny.
Dude, it's not.
I know. That's what I said. It's not a big deal. Go to bed, bro. It's all good. You have done enough tonight. You were on the air for 4 hours with Insomniac, and then you came here. You're good, bro.
All right, I'm gonna hit the record
Is Leah
button.
here? We can do a 3-minute
Yeah, Leah's
show,
here
right?
too. Yeah, Leah's here. All right, I'm gonna start the show. Here we go.
Cool.
Why is there no record button? Oh, there it is.
You're listening to the Corrupted Podcast with Joe Cronin, Foul Mouth Ken, and Justin Bailey.
And Lear.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Corrupted Podcast.
What a night.
If like, I don't know when when whoever's listening to this on iTunes or on Patreon or whenever and wherever you're listening to this, it will never do the justice of what actually unfolded over the last 4 hours.
I said while you were gone, Joe, that episode 49 of Corrupted will go down in like iconic history of this running program.
Yeah, but the funny thing about it is, it's like it's everything that happened before we started the podcast.
I know, it was all in the free pre-show.
Well, except for
no one can explain exactly what happened tonight because it was just there was so many, like Joe said, like it was all pieces to a puzzle.
Yeah, one thing led to understand the puzzle. You would have had to. I don't know.
I think it's worth mentioning too that 5 minutes before we're on the air here, that Joe and Leah were locked out of their house, and Joe had to fucking literally like Ethan Hunt his way through his window. Just to do this podcast.
I was Leah, is this window open? Is that window open? And we realized no windows are open. And then I was thinking the only thing next I could do was to go bang on my son's, like to climb to the second rooftop, which is like halfway up, which I could climb up there, and to bang on his window and wake him up. But like it'd probably terrify him.
Give him fucking nightmares for years. Someone's gonna get in that window.
Dude, it'd be like
someone outside my window.
Salem's Lot.
Yeah.
Float in front of the window.
No, you know what he would do? He would look for us. He'd start running around the house saying, "Mom, Dad, something's at my window." And then he'd realize we're not there, and then it would be even more terrifying.
But that's if he wakes up, because the kid does sleep like a rock. Like.
Yeah. But it would be so terrifying for him. And then...
That is so weird. My Gavin's like that too. He sleeps like a fucking boulder, man.
Yeah, I know my kid well enough that I'm just picturing his exact reaction to the whole...
He would wake up all the other kids. No.
He'd probably go in my room and see that I'm not there. And then fucking come downstairs and see that Dad's not fucking down here and probably panic.
And then he'd see the mess down here, like the wreck, and then start thinking,
oh my God, you're
they
right.
got abducted or something. Oh my God, they took my parents. And now they're here to take me too. Oh
what
my
a
God.
Night, man. It was just a wild night. Did you go have a cigarette, Joe?
I did. That's how we got locked out.
Good for you.
I don't know how we got
not the lockout part, but the cigarette.
I don't know how we got locked out. Monica wrote, "I'm dead," because the people on Patreon for the YouTube saw me coming through a window.
Well, listen, not to make it like, it was a weird night, but a best show tonight was not proof that it is so worth paying every month for this show. Tonight was literally like the milestone of why you should do it. You literally never know what will happen.
I don't know what happened, but I don't know why. But like when I started freaking out, like I don't know why, but the viewership went way up. Like I don't know if like people like
I think at one point in the Patreon viewing, it was the highest we've ever had. There was over 100 people watching.
That's crazy.
I remember looking at it like, dude, because I looked at it because we kept going, I hope we're not still live on the air because it was crazy. And Ken was like, yeah, I don't think we're still on. And then it was, I think Shannon said, you guys are still live. And I looked in there was like 102 people viewing. I was like, oh, shit.
People were probably like, you got to get over here. Like, Joe's fucking freaking out or something.
You know what it was? I guarantee you. I would be almost willing to. Willing to bet that people were just sharing the link in DMs like, you got to come see this now.
And here's the other thing that's funny is while we were live, PM Ejac PM pledged $1. Ravi Patel became a $10 patron. Laz Gonzalez everybody saw, all these people signed up. Like,
everybody wanted in.
But they did it right when that shit was going down, not in the first even hour that we were here. So like they were. Somebody was like,
could you imagine the hearsay of what's going on, and then people pay for the program, and as soon as their stream comes up, you're fucking waffling your keyboard against the wall going, I'll fucking kill you.
No, I don't know if people saw that. Did you see that? Because like my camera was down. I didn't know what it was.
Oh, yeah.
That's got to be epic stuff to see me freak the fuck out like that.
I think it would be worth you maybe clipping one of those and playing it here on the show.
Yeah, here's what you'll miss on Patreon, perhaps. You'll have... Dude, but I was just so mad that he kept coming in.
You could make a highlight reel from tonight, Joe.
I just can't... I just couldn't believe that he kept coming in like it was like really like messed up. Like, because I was so nice, I thought, and everything was cool. And it's our show anyway. We're not going to have anybody on anyway, so there's no one to have on. So, but
I think the weird part was that he was blocked, and that's what was driving you nuts, because you blocked this dude, but he was still somehow there was like a glitch in the Skype to where he was still able to join the call.
I think we'd have to restart the call. I think that's how it would have to happen. Usually it doesn't work. I mean, we know that over the last couple of days Skype has been bizarre. Like something is going on, so it maybe could have been something was going on. I'm not saying I didn't believe him. I was just saying, like, if it's happening to you at this point, like, you know, turn your mic off or just sit there or like do something like to help me out. And he didn't want to do that. Yeah. So that's what makes me not believe any of it. But whatever.
That's why when he would just pop in randomly and go, fuck you.
Yeah. And it's like I've been defending him to everybody too. But okay, so anyway. So then I got pissed off on like the 900th time of it, and I started breaking shit around the room. Breaking keyboards. I broke my PlayStation. I broke the HDMI. You know why I really got mad was because I just threw a bottle. Is all. I threw a bottle behind me because I was getting pissed.
What kind of bottle was it? Just a water bottle?
It was the Malibu bottle.
Oh.
And it broke the HDMI wire on my computer, and then the piece stuck inside, so I had to fish that out, and that set me off. Now I was really pissed. I mean, there's so much broken stuff. I don't even know some of the stuff that's broken. I'll probably be more mad later when I find out more shit's broken, but, you know.
Were you able to find a HDMI?
Yeah, but I had to pull it from my Xbox that runs to the TV, so now tomorrow the kids are going to be like, I want to play Xbox. Oh, it doesn't work. You know, oh, sorry. Plus, I unplugged every other HDMI wire from the receiver, which is a pain in the dick to get behind and fix. So, it's just all fucked up here.
You got some maintenance work to do tomorrow.
Yeah. But, I don't know.
Anyway.
I don't know. Elias, you don't have to wonder if my kids heard it, you fucking dildo. Every second in the chat, you're like, I hope your kids didn't hear it. Why?
What the fuck does that matter?
What does it matter, Elias? They're asleep, bro. Take it easy. They're asleep.
He's a fucking
I can assure
Canadian.
you, they didn't flinch.
He's a fucking Canadians fan. What do you expect?
What is wrong with Canada, dude? Dave Rose, fucking Scott. Like, what is wrong up there? There's something wrong up there, dude. Like, it's weird. I thought Americans were the fucked up ones. But I'm telling you, man, there's something weird up there in Canada. And it's,
dude, I think could you imagine if like people from New York had sex with people from Canada and had a kid? Like, what kind of crazy person would come of that?
I don't know.
It create like a I think Ken just fell asleep over here again.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he is.
No, he didn't.
It's okay. Go to bed, man. He needs to go to sleep. So he gets a
I'm good. I'm fucking here.
No,
Where is he?
Ken, your fucking forehead was on your desk sleeping.
What do you mean, dude?
So he gets obliterated on his show, by the way, and he talks about sucking his wife's pussy at the end, which was the best.
Come on, Cronin.
What? It was awesome.
It's on a public video.
I never said that.
What?
You're making it up, dude. You're making it up.
Play the
clip,
Joe.
My wife's pussy. My wife's got a cock, dude.
Oh, what the fuck?
What the fuck? Oh, man.
She's got a cock full of skin.
What?
What?
Oh, my God.
What does a cock full of skin mean?
Hers, I think he's talking about his
Could you
dick
imagine
inside.
if the dick, instead of like semen, it just shoots out skin?
Her dick inside. His dick inside of her.
It says now in stores, live skin.
So then after freaking out, whatever, then we go, I'll go have a cigarette. Okay. So I go outside with Leah, and then we turn around and I go to pull the door, and it's like completely locked. I'm like, what the fuck? So now
Oh
we're
my
locked
God, I
out.
can't believe you got locked out of the fucking house, dude.
And, you know, all the kids are asleep. And luckily I remembered that this window was busted. Or Leah remembered the window was busted because I didn't remember. I was like, how are we going to do it? There's no windows open. She's like, your broken window. I'm like, oh, yeah. So I went around the back. I thought I was going to get sprayed by a skunk because this skunk is always, like, outside at that time.
Yeah, can I just say, when he went back there, he was like, I could hear him going like, ah! Or something like weird, some weird noise. And then he was like, he was whistling Christmas tunes.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I could hear him, and I was like, I don't know what he thinks that's gonna fucking do, except bring the shit out.
That's what I wanted. I wanted to see if there was anything there. And the Christmas tunes were just because I was...
Hold on a second.
What?
I have to say, one of the weirdest things Leah could have said was Joe was whistling Christmas carols. What is that?
I'm laughing
Every
because...
time Joe's working on shit, he's just like...
Oh. That was the... Was that
That
the
was
song?
the one. Yeah, that was the one.
That was the one. Dude.
He was... Wait a minute, he was literally whistling 'Tis the Season?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I was doing We Wish You a Merry Christmas, I think, or...
Oh, was it?
Dude, I have no... I honestly forgot.
I was standing on the porch waiting for you to come around. I'm like, I hear you making all these weird grunting noises first. And then yeah, he was grunting.
I was shining the camera behind the shed, and then I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I was trying to...
So Joe, the whole time he's going, ugh.
Yeah, then he started whistling. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, my God.
I got a suggestion. Can you guys just hire a camera crew to be filming you guys 24/7? Because shit like that would have been classic.
That would have
Joe
been
was probably
good.
barefoot too, wasn't he?
Yes. No, I put shoes on. No, I forgot.
You goddamn hippies never wear fucking socks and shoes over there, do you?
I was wearing shoes. No, I put shoes on.
I was
no,
barefoot.
No, I have a thing.
Leah, you should require him to wear socks with those fucking talon feet he's got.
You know what,
You
though,
want more
dude?
pictures?
No.
You don't understand, Bailey.
Your
Like,
daily pictures.
the grass is all wet outside. So, like, I hate fucking water on my feet when I'm walking. So that was... there was no way I was walking back there without shoes on.
You don't like when the dew gets in between your toesies?
No, I hate that.
The dude.
The dude. The dude, not
Dude.
the dudes.
I would, dude. I would.
Kid is going.
I was getting
Go
anxiety
fuck
with
yourself.
that.
Go fuck yourself.
I ain't fucking do nothing to you.
I love you, Bubby.
My neighbor's lights came on. I'm like, oh, they're gonna fucking call the cops, thinking someone's
Fuck
breaking into
your
my house.
neighbor's couch, nigga.
Yeah. Oh, you ever get a good couch like that? You ever lay down on a couch and like the cushions are so tight up on each other that you could literally like slip your dick down between them and fuck the couch? Like, that is the best.
Leah,
dude.
can I say it, Leah?
What?
Tight
Michael
little
Scott.
ass.
I didn't hear what you said.
Michael Scott.
Oh, God, you're right.
What? I'm just saying, like, if you lay down on a
No,
couch,
dude, Michael Scott.
that Michael Scott shit's aggravating. I gotta tell you.
Dude, it's so true though. Like
What?
if somebody like when we would be having conversations, you just hear you go, poopy.
No, but like if you ever lay down on a couch and you got a boner, right, and you're just like,
No, Joe, no one ever thinks that.
Dude, they rub together so tight that you could stick your dick in it and go back
Except,
and
you
forth
know-
on the couch.
Him saying that is more like, what's his face than Michael Scott. You know, the creepy
Dwight?
dude? No, not him. The guy that only showed up in a couple episodes, like, and everybody fucking hates him. He's a creepy dude. He's like the on-road salesman. I can't remember his name.
Oh,
Packer. Packer.
Oh, Todd Packer.
Yeah.
Huh? Fudge Packer?
Because he would say that stuff.
Yeah, like Joe is the guy like Todd Packer that shows up to the office Halloween party as a pregnant nun.
Yeah.
I never did that though.
I know. I'm just saying you would be that guy.
No, I would show up to the office party and bang some hot girl there.
That's what Packer would say.
It's so true. He just dug his own hole.
You said I'd show up as some fucking pregnant person at a party or something.
Well, because he did that in the show. That's why we're saying, like, oh, you would show up as, like,
but
a
instead, you one-upped us and proved the point even more.
You're going to watch the
Fucking
show
hot
with me, then you'll understand.
My head hurts so much right now.
Hey Joe, do you actually like The Office, or do you like not like it? Because my wife hates.
I'm starting to hate it now because of this dumb shit. But I thought.
I think if you watched it though, I think you would actually laugh at that comment.
I do. I have watched it. I don't like it after Michael Scott leaves though.
Well, nobody really does.
No one really liked it.
It turned into a girly show after that. It was like, okay, now it's a girly show.
I think it's when Ed Helms took over the manager role. It was just like, this kind of sucks.
Oh god, because everybody hates him. Like you hate Andy from like the second you meet him till like he's not likable at all.
And we're gonna find our best friend Doug.
That's what Andy would do.
No, that's the Ed Helms sings that in the fucking Hangover.
Well, in the office, he walks around the house or walks around the office singing "Closing Time."
Yeah, he's always got his guitar and shit, and like he like goes on and on about how he's in like this like world class like a cappella group and stuff, and he was his name was the Nard Dog.
The Nard Dog.
The Nard
He's
Dog.
like proud of it.
You have no idea how that character is exactly like the manager that took over at Tweeter when I worked there. This guy, Rich Basler. Rich Basler? And he looks...
Sounds like a fucking Bond villain.
Dude, he looks just like Ed Helms. And he did the same sort of stuff. And then, like, if you mess something up, you'd be like, hey, I just wanted to tell you that, so you didn't quite put everything away the proper way? You know, like...
You were close, but no go.
Yeah, but exactly like that. That's exactly right. And he had this big fucking rabbit teeth just like that.
So he was like the boss on Office Space, not the Bill Lumbergh, but the dude that works at Tchotchkes.
Yeah, kind of like that.
We want to talk about your flair.
No, okay. Right? It wasn't. Yeah, he had a hint of that, right? A hint of that guy, but like the Ed Helms character and then something else all rolled into one. And right. He was, I don't know, man. But anyway, it was so funny because this guy had been trying to be a manager for like 8 years, I guess. Because he said it to us at one point when he was still the associate. And the minute that he became the manager, he became like a different person. He went from being like one of the guys, sort of, but being a little too serious, to being like crazy serious. And it was like, we all knew, like, this guy's been trying for this for 8 years and shit. Like, this is so funny. He finally got it. And then they announced that they're going out of business like the next second. And we found out the old manager left because he knew. So they tipped him off. Like the office was like,
that's fucked up.
Yeah, so the office was like, hey, we're going to be da-da-da-da, so get ready to find a job. They got him out of there. Then this guy takes over all happy, then finds out the company's closing. So, yeah, he was pissed.
That's fucked up.
It was fucked, dude, because 8 years that he thinks he's the manager. And he had a kid, too.
How long did you work there?
Only 7 or 8 months.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe less. But but the thing that was fucked up too was he just had a kid too. Like, he was 06, so.
Oh man.
It was before Leah. And
dude, that's crazy. Dude, no. Listen, there was a guy.
No, it was 07, because Leah, you were here.
Yeah, I think I met you right.
Yeah, I got that job.
Before you got the job, or right after. No, it was right before, right after.
Yeah, you met me when I didn't have a job because one of the reasons I got the job was because of you, because I wasn't working at the time. I just had some money saved, and then I kind of ran out, but I wasn't doing anything anyway because I didn't give a shit. And when I met Leah, I was like, this is fucked. I can't not have a job. Because she was buying me stuff. It was at the moment when she liked me so much that she was buying me stuff. And like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, want to go do something? Oh, I'll pay for it. And she was paying for things. And I was like, this is fucked up. So, like, I got a job. But no, I never would have done that. If it was some other girl that I didn't give a shit, like, I wasn't doing it. But yeah, I was like, and I remember the first, like, paycheck or first couple paychecks, I went and bought her a bunch of Nintendo shit. Like, I don't know. She must have been like, damn, he got a job and worked, and then he bought me a bunch of shit.
Right. It was like a give and take kind of thing.
Remember that, Leah?
Dude,
yeah, I had just got the, I had just bought myself a Wii, and then I think you went and got me like Guitar Hero and a couple of other games.
Oh my god, we could smash Guitar Hero.
Oh yeah, I'm awesome at it.
Yeah.
Or I was. I mean, it's been years.
We're pretty fucking great at it.
We should play that again. I haven't played that in forever.
Dude,
I've thought about it, but I don't know where any of the guitars are.
Oh, they're all in the closet upstairs.
They're talking about bringing back the Rock Band thing.
Oh no, that was terrible. I hate Rock Band.
Well, no. It's from the people that did Guitar Hero. It's not called Rock Band. It's called something else, but like it's gonna have up to like 4 players that you can do online with.
Damn.
Oh.
That would be fucking sick.
I remember working at GameStop and people trying to bring in the guitars and shit like all the time. Like, we don't want them. Stop bringing them in. We can't take them. And they didn't understand because people never understand why you can't take something. And it's like, because it doesn't fucking sell for anything. Well, nobody wants it.
At our GameStop here, they had the fucking Guitar Hero guitars hanging on the wall like it was a Guitar Center. It was fucking retarded.
Yeah, we just kept them in the back because if anybody wanted one, they would ask, and it's like, yep, there you go. Just took up a bunch of space.
You know, you mentioned that Leah would buy shit for you. I've got like a bad confession to make here lately. My wife has completely poisoned me here. She bought me. I've always been a Starbucks hater. Like, I hate the whole vibe from Starbucks. I don't like the fact if I go there and order a large, it's like a big hissy fit they throw. The other day, she bought me a coffee. It was an iced coffee, and it was one of the greatest things I've ever tasted. And now she's got me hooked on that shit.
Yeah, I get one like once a year, maybe, because I go to the bookstore a bunch, and they've got one in the bookstore. So like once a year, I'll be like, all right, I'll get one. And every single time they spell my name wrong, and then I'm like, all right, I'm not fucking buying from you people anymore. And then a fucking year goes by, and I'm like, all right, I'll get one.
Leah, here's what happens. I read a lot of books, so like when I go to Barnes and Noble, it takes me forever. I leave with like 10 or 12 books every time, but it takes me forever. Keith will go to the Starbucks in the store. What the fuck is that noise?
Oh my God, I think Ken just fell over.
But anyways, we go into the Starbucks. Keith will take the kids and like go get them cake pops, and she'll get coffees, and I'll just sit in there. And I've always hated Starbucks. She brought me home an iced coffee the other day. Actually, it's called an iced vanilla latte. This shit was so fucking good. It was like they put pussy in it. No, it was really fucking good though. Now I'm addicted to it. Like if I don't have one in the morning now, I'm like, I hate everything. And I become a Starbucks bitch.
I get the same thing every time. I just get a caramel frappuccino.
I think poor Ken Ken might have fucking fallen out of his chair.
Is it the cold shit though?
Yeah.
Yeah, cold. Those are fire. Like I've had the caramel frap. That shit's fire. But they hate black people, so I don't like getting it that often.
Dude, when they said that
they've got a new policy now. Did you see that?
Yeah, they said that anybody can use the restroom now.
Anybody can sit in there without having to buy anything.
Except for Mexican. No, I'm just kidding. No, they said that you don't have to buy anything now to use the bathroom.
Oh, that will clear it up.
Yeah, that's going to stop the racism.
Well, I mean, was it? I don't know.
It wasn't a race-driven situation. I agree.
It was just a dumb. I don't know, but I think it was just a dumb mistake. I mean, it could have been.
Yeah, it was just a silly situation, honestly.
You know what you should do is go in there and throw shit at people like that fucking Vancouver lady.
Do what? What did I miss?
You didn't see the Tim Hortons video? The chick fucking throws your shit. Oh, you would have. You would have loved this.
On Tom Horton.
Oh. That's Tom Hortons, yeah.
What? Who the fuck was that? That wasn't.
It's the cake stalker.
Are you kidding me right now?
Forgot to mention hello.
I wonder how we get back in.
I'm not sure.
What the fuck?
Can I hang up on you now and you won't call back?
No, I wanted to kind of talk it out.
So you called. So you did call.
So you did call us.
Right now I did, yeah. I joined.
Well, you know what, Scott? I'm going to leave this up to Joe.
Yeah, I will.
You want to talk it out? That's Joe's call, not mine.
There's literally nothing to talk out because I didn't have any problem with you at all.
Are you going to flip the bill, Scott?
I'm not flipping nothing. I don't like to see Joe freak out like that.
Well, that's bullshit because then when he was doing it, you were calling in yelling "fuck you" and "fuck Leah" and all this stuff.
You think I need to see Joe flip out that bad? Makes me want to flip out the same way.
Well, when he was flipping out, you called in and was just adding to the fucking anger. So you're full of shit.
I'm not full of shit. Do you think I really want to fucking see Joe freak out like that, man?
You know how fucking rude it is to just fucking call into a show and you're not fucking invited?
Yeah. Do you realize we're recording something like people pay for, and you're just like, oh, I'm gonna come in.
Like, how highly do you fucking think of yourself that you can just fucking call into a show when you know you're not fucking welcome here, and you can just come in and say whatever the fuck you want? Like,
it's bullshit.
Like the fucking queen? Like, who the fuck are you?
I don't know. Sorry, I apologize.
Maybe you should hang up.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
All right, peace.
Bye.
Later.
Kill yourself.
Have a good show.
Oh my God.
You know what?
I don't even know. I don't know what to say anymore. I don't know what to say to him anymore.
But Joe, how fucked up do you have to be to like when we're literally on the actual podcast now, he just calls up and he's just like, "Oh, it's Todd," whatever the fuck he said, and just like chimes in like he was a part of the show.
Was that the same name that he called for? What?
Leah, beautiful slip in, by the way, of the commit suicide. That was very silky smooth. He was like, "All right, I'll be gone. Take care. Kill yourself."
This guy was writing.
Great.
He was just writing all over someone's thing like, I made Joe break his whole house. He's like laughing.
Dude, that's what I said. Like he said he doesn't want to see you like that, but when Leah was screaming at him, he kept calling in, going, "Fuck you, Joe! Fuck you!" when you were going crazy. So he did want that.
Dude,
and you know what the whole thing is? Now he can listen to this for the next 2 weeks while he's at work. That's what he does this for.
It's weird.
By the way, just an update. By the way, Ken is dead.
Yeah, no, he fell off the chair and fell on the floor, and I'm not kidding.
He definitely fell backwards and he's on the floor. He's comatose.
It's not he really is. Like, it's like people think it's a joke. He's not. He's on the fucking floor.
So he drank a whole bottle of Patron. I didn't see it, but apparently that's what happened.
He drank a whole bottle of Patron after he drank other alcohol.
Jesus. Was it like Don Julio, like good shit?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Because, dude, that Don Julio stuff, I don't drink tequila because I black out and do weird shit. But, the Don Julio stuff's strong.
It might have been. It was in a nice bottle. It was in one of those bottles where there was, like, at least $50 probably.
Kind of like a Crown bottle, just really nice looking.
Well, yeah, because, like, I would drink Jose Cuervo. Like, that's what
That's kind of lower grade tequila, right?
It's like, lower middle.
Maybe
I would say
mid-grade.
Yeah, middle. Like, because you can get, like, like some kind of shit tequila for, like, probably $10, $12.
Well, yeah, I had a buddy who used to love drinking Jose Cuervo's Silver Label, and it was like $25-$30 a bottle.
Yeah.
So.
Call the police.
But I got to be honest with you, I'm a big Crown Royal fan. I really love that shit. That and Jameson. That's my drink, though, Jameson. Jameson and ginger ale.
I don't really drink like that anymore unless, like, if Monetize This was on fire, like, if I was having a good night and, like, it was on fire. Like, we were having a good time, such a good time. Right. And, like, people were, I sound like Donald Trump, we're having a good time, such a good time. Like,
it's great.
No, but if I was,
a great time.
People were like, I mean, we've had nights like it kind of where people keep donating. And when the donations are just rolling and people are fucking laughing, like, yeah, I might whip out something like that. But
Joe, the Tennessee Honey Days, remember?
Oh, my God. I sold so much Tennessee honey for those fuckers. Like, and I tried.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, can you guys give me an affiliate link or something? Because it was fucking, like, I'm killing it for you guys.
I bought a fifth of it. And I hated it. But at least I did buy a fifth, though.
Right.
Did you notice that, like, this is kind of a new thing, but do you notice, like, Jack Daniels and Jim Beam, all these brands are now doing, like, the fire, the apple, the vanilla. Like, they're all going in these crazy directions. And I got to be honest, I'm just kind of a straight guy. Like, I just like a straight Crown or, like, a straight Jameson. I don't like to fuck with shit with flavoring because I feel like I always get sick.
Dude, I'm going back to see, like, the video of, like, what happened when I was freaking out because I didn't know where the camera was.
Oh,
like,
it's bad.
Like, I had no idea where the camera was, and thank God it didn't catch. It missed a lot of stuff because the camera was dead. But
you should play some of the audio.
You have
to. Didn't catch me, did it?
No, I don't know. Yeah, no, but
I was watching the cameras. It did not catch you, Leah.
Listen to this.
In my PJs, my hair all thrown up and stuff. I didn't even think of that.
Listen to this.
I'm not lying, man. I just ate the Skyke house.
Leave now, or I will hunt your fucking Canadian ass down.
Listen to Leah fucking gonna kill him. Look at me.
I didn't remember hearing her say, "I will hunt your Canadian ass down."
Yeah, I said I'd shove a knife up his ass.
Clip that. Clip. Dude, I want that clip for my Pick'em program. I want that. I will hunt your Canadian ass down.
Watch this.
Have a fucking knife up it.
Shove a knife up.
Fucking lying, man.
Hang up, pussy fag.
Pussy fag. Oh my God. Again. I'm gonna fucking clip that too. Like, whenever we hang up on
it was so Boston. You pussy fag.
Yeah. The angrier I get, the more it comes out.
I love it.
I'm not lying, man. I
You
just
are
answered
lying.
Skype calls.
Oh my
Leave now,
god.
or I will hunt your fucking Canadian ass down and shove a fucking knife up it.
Oh my god.
Play the next line. I want
And
to
I
hear her
will.
say fag. I want to hear that one.
Hang
I'm not
up.
fucking lying, man.
Hang up, pussy fag.
I didn't hear any of this because I was in a fucking rage running around the room.
Joe, can you play a little bit more of the clip so I can see you waffling the wall with that keyboard?
You didn't see it?
No, I did see it at first, but I want to see it again.
Oh, I just showed it like twice.
I don't really give a fuck. Shove a knife up it then.
Oh my god.
What is? Oh, is it the clip?
No,
or
this is him.
No,
He's
it's
back
him.
in here again.
Now shove a knife up my ass.
Your fucking Canadian ass down and shove a fucking knife up it. Hang
I'm not
up.
fucking lying, man.
Hang up, pussy fag. Hang up.
Oh, I can
Here it
just
is.
hang up
No,
on
hey, you're not
I
listening.
will hang up.
Hey,
I'm not
listen.
doing
Look at him.
Hey, have you gone?
Oh my god. Look at that. It's funny because that white spot is like inadvertently blocking exactly what I was doing.
But you know what, Joe? I think they get the picture when
Yeah.
they see the keyboard rebound off the wall. And by the way, so Scott did he actually just call in?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hung
Again?
up on him.
Or was that part
Yeah.
of the play?
You know what? Why don't we hang
No,
up?
I hung up on him.
Let's hang up and recall. Why don't you recall me, Bailey?
Wasn't he? But
Okay,
didn't you
yeah.
already do this?
No, try to see.
Oh,
Let's all
Yeah,
hang
that's
up.
right.
Everybody
Okay.
hang up and call me back.
We're not gonna get Ken back.
That's fine. He's dead.
Okay.
He's dead. Okay, here's Leah. You guys probably won't be able to hear sound clips anymore, but that's all right. You know, we're past that point. I think so. Right before Scott came into the call a minute ago, we heard like a thud and like a weird movement. That was him falling off his fucking desk onto the floor. Hopefully he's okay.
There was a thud.
Yeah, it was like, and then, like, and then like a rustling noise, and he's not, and I could see his hat, like his hat was sticking up, and his hat was no longer there anymore. I don't know where Bailey is though. I'll just pause the podcast so we don't have dead air forever. There's Bailey. Okay.
What happened?
I don't know. It just hung up. The fuck? Let me, I don't know why that happened. Skype is weird. Fucking goddamn it. Maybe JB wouldn't had trouble calling again. There we go. Hey. There we go. Maybe now it works.
Dude, Joe.
What's up?
Dude. All right, so I made a mistake. So I tried to call you.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Why do
I
I,
accidentally.
why do I hear an echo right now?
He sounds like he's in another dimension.
Oh, is that better?
Yeah, better
Yeah.
now. Yep, you're good.
Okay, so here I made a mistake.
Yeah.
I tried to. I dropped out, and I tried to join what I thought was the new room, and I joined the old one, and he was in there, and he's screaming at the top of his lungs. He's going, "I will fucking break this community in half." Dude, I'm not making up. I tried to film it with my
Dude.
phone, but I'm on it. He's screaming.
You should have fucking recorded that. That's it's too bad we didn't record
I
that.
swear on everything I like hold dear to my heart. I go in there and he's going, "I will fucking kill." So good.
Oh my god, dude! Dude,
I'm sorry, but it was the funniest thing. And my microphone was activated, so when he was screaming, I'm just laughing, and he's going, "Quit fucking laughing at me!"
You know what I hope he does? I hope he takes I hope he breaks that chair, takes that broken leg on the chair, rips it off, and just stabs himself through the heart. Yeah, with his $25 Patreonage. I'm gonna lose.
Is he a $25 patron?
Yeah, I had to unblock him on Patreon. He asked me if I'd unblock him, and I did. And like,
anytime you have to unblock a patron for them to re-patron is a weird move.
Yeah, I'm also mad. I broke this Norwegian fucking thing that took fucking 7 weeks to get to me. That's a mic filter that I really like. Kind of pissed.
Norwegian or however the fuck you
I don't know, Sweden, I don't know, something like that. It's way the fuck out there. Do you say, hey, Bailey, did you watch CNN today? Because we had the marriage or whatever on the thing, and CNN turned the whole thing into like, it's some really SJW nice, yeah, bullshit. Really nice to see what they're allowing this and everything. And I get it, kind of, but it was just like, oh my god, the whole thing was about that. She's half black, let me ask, bro.
Is Leah still here?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to ask her something, and I'm not this. I hope this doesn't come off bad, but like, Leah, are you into this wedding bullshit, like the royal wedding crap?
No.
See, Keish was all like, "Hey, we should watch some of that royal wedding thing," and I was like, "Why? What is the draw?" And she was like, "I don't know. It only happens like once every long time." And I'm like, "Who cares? Why would you want to watch a wedding on TV?" And by the way, Joe, I think I know what you're talking about, because it's like a total like, they hate how it's like the whole heir to the families and all this shit, and how the men always inherit, like, you know, the whatever you call it. I don't even know what word I'm trying to find, but it's like every time they marry, like, it all stays within that one fucking realm of family members.
Yeah, those British people got to be pissed. Like, fucking American, a half black American woman's coming.
And dude, like, chicks were like, dude, there was more moist panties on the fucking Twitter universe today than a fucking porn set, because the dude, when he lifts the veil off of the wife, he just says, "You look amazing." And chicks were going crazy over this.
Ooh.
It's like, dude, when I did that to Keisha, I was like, "You look beautiful," but nobody's like, "Oh, Justin's
Leah, didn't
amazing."
you say this morning that, like, oh, you wished he married you or something? So what are you talking about?
To be fair, you weren't being watched by millions of people.
True.
What?
But I wasn't being
Well, he
watched
said because nobody said that when he said that about Keish. But I was like, well, you weren't being watched by millions of people. If you were, some of them would have said that.
I wasn't watched by millions of people, and I still said it, and nobody said that was beautiful that you said that she looked amazing. I was like, well, if he didn't say anything, the fucking guy would have probably got ridiculed.
But didn't they only know that because of, like, lip readers or something like that? Like,
probably. I mean,
would anybody have heard it at your wedding?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we got married in a pretty small church. I mean, it's like you people could hear a silent fart in this fucking place. It's really small. I mean, but I just don't get the draw. Like, people are like, "Oh, he's so dreamy." Like, what is the guy? He's balding.
Dude, Big Bad Ads goes, why the fuck do you...
No, the younger one isn't.
The one that got married today is balding.
William's balding, not Harry.
Dude, the world watches what England does. Like, it's Big Bad Ad said, "Why do you Americans care so much? You're the ones who fought to get out of there, whatever."
Why? Why do we turn this fucking place into like a dream area? They're banning knives. They can't even cook food.
Here's some interesting history. The reason they started doing this was because so many generations back in that family, public opinion of them was failing, like, big time. So they started making it this big spectacle, that because it wasn't always that, you know, the public was involved in these weddings, but they started, like, they decided to air, I forget who it was, but they aired the wedding. It may have
but don't you think it's really self-serving though?
It is. That's exactly why they did it. They wanted to improve public opinion of the monarchy.
Yeah.
And it worked.
It's a big work, you know what I mean? Sort of spectacle.
Like, that family's worshipped by just, like, Joe Schmoes.
Yeah, guys don't give much of a shit. It's mostly a girl thing. Like, oh, God.
I mean, the one thing I can say I was interested in was I was curious about her dress. Because, I mean, they're pretty. And it's like, you know, like it's curious to see what she wore. It's like, you know.
I think, dude, so many girls, maybe not every girl, but a lot of girls, you know what I mean, think about being married and then dresses and their wedding day and then having someone take care of them with money. So they're like watching it like, oh. Yeah.
Well, it's like the one day it's like, it's the one day that you get to dress up in a big gown for, like, you know, girls that are into a big gown and whatever. Like, you can't just fucking do that on a daily basis. It's the one day you get to really do that and actually feel like a fucking princess.
Well, that's what Keish was saying today. She said that, because I told her, I said, I have the highlights on the Twitter, whatever they call that, the stories or whatever. What's it called? You know how, like, if you go to the search, there's like the certain articles or like there's a time, not the timeline, but like if you go to search, there's like articles and then you swipe and it's got like the highlights and stuff. There was one of those for the royal wedding, and she's like, I really just want to see what the dress is and like what they drove her up in. Yeah. And then she wanted to see like the carriage that they drove off in. And shit.
Oh, but the other thing that's fun, so the other thing that's really funny was, like, it's funny to see what, like, they're wearing, some of the people too. So I think it was Camilla wore this, like, fucking hat, and somebody posted on Imgur, they're like, somewhere a fucking ceiling is missing its insulation. She has that fucking pink puffy thing on top.
So, like, somewhere a ceiling is missing its insulation.
And everybody was going nuts too. Like, this is people not understanding how, like, royalty stuff, like, works. I'm a history nerd, whatever, so I, like, understand this stuff somewhat. But so, like, there's a picture and it's like, you know, it's Prince William and his wife and his dad, whatever, Prince Charles and stuff like that, all sitting. And in between, and at the end of the pew is an empty seat. And they were like, oh, like, they left, people online were writing it. They're like, oh, it's a, you know, like, for Diana, like, it's a memorial, it's a ceremony or whatever. But it's really because behind that exact seat is the queen, and nobody sits in front of the fucking queen.
Right.
And she only sat one seat back because she wasn't part of the wedding party. So it's like.
You know those big soldiers? You know the soldiers with the big furry hats? At one point I saw a highlight of a few of them walking down those giant stairs, and I thought to myself, how fucking hilarious would it be if one of those guys fell over and just rolled down the stairs?
Oh, it'd be so great, dude. That's why I watch shit.
Oh,
I just
my
hope for the
God.
bad things to happen.
Can you imagine if he
training and shit that those people undergo, like, to be.
Yeah, but it still could happen. And if one of those guys fell down a couple of fucking stairs, like, and rolled down them, like, oh my God, that would be all over the internet.
And just fucking hits the bottom and snaps their spine, just starts screaming.
Oh no, well, Jesus.
They're just like, ah!
You know what's funny about that is I saw there was actually, back to Imgur again. I guess I spent too much time on there. People make, like, posts about like, oh, I used to work here, or I used to do this or whatever, and they, like, post funny work stories and stuff like that. And one guy did that for a job for, like, a long time or whatever, and he posted about it and how people, like, used to fight over the hats because you could get, like, a really comfortable hat that was, like, fucking fur lined. So it would be, like, way better.
This is my hat. Spotted dick. You got the fluffier one than I got.
His fucking hat is more puffy.
What?
His hat's got more fucking feathers.
Dude, you could do a whole show about those guys arguing about who gets the good hat.
His hat's got a fucking cork on it. What the fuck is that?
Oh
Why is
my
his
God.
fucking hat got a pair of fucking fake tits on it? What the fuck is that?
They just fall down the fucking stairs.
Is there any chance I can fuck your heart?
Little
it's got a pair
toy
of tits on it.
Little toy soldier falls down a flight of steps. That'd be fucking funny. That's what the meme would be. The video would be called Little toy soldier falls down a flight of fucking steps and dies in front of the queen.
Somebody's like, "Oh fuck, it snapped his spine."
A seat for Diana, royal couple's quiet tribute. That's who it was. Diana was supposed to sit there.
Fucking guy's gonna be eaten out of a straw, man.
Yeah, and you know the world loves it. I mean, like, I know that he said, like, America, you know, Big Bad Ed said, why do you guys care over there? But it's like everybody does. Like Diana, like when Princess Di the whole world was into her, and like for some reason and whatever. Like even
everybody loved her.
But just
Joe, you know what I want to do?
What's that?
I want to eat the royal dinner with them because, like, you know, me, I'm known for getting like more hot sauce on my face and in my stomach when I'm eating chicken wings. So like, could you imagine like somebody like us going to eat the dinner where they can't even eat with their fucking silverware? They have to just like somehow magically get it to go in their mouth without looking stupid.
It's probably something they just wouldn't eat.
Yeah, it's like I would love to go there and just start fucking mowing shit down, just getting like dressing all over my mouth and shit. Like, it's fucking shit's awesome.
You'd make a
Queen's
great
like,
ambassador.
I know the Queen would be like, that stupid hick over there is fucking disgusting.
Have you ever seen some of the pictures of her or like the gifs that people have posted?
No.
They're fucking wicked funny. Like, there's this one, I forget if it's a series of pictures or a picture or a gif, whatever, but she's sitting at some event. I don't know what event it is or whatever, but it looks like the people around her are like horrified, and she's just got this like insanely evil grin on her face. It's like, what the fuck are they watching? But it's like, I don't know, it's just really funny. Or like there's a series of pictures and there's someone like it's, I don't know, they might be at like a derby or some shit like that. I think they said they were, but it's like the only other person there wearing green besides the Queen. It's like almost like a similar shade of green. And you can like, you see like people put like little thought bubbles and talk bubbles above them or whatever. And she's like getting pissed off. It's like, what the fuck with this bitch? Like, we're in the fucking like, and then at the end, with this bitch? And then like at the end, you see her like she's like talking to somebody, and they put a fucking thought bubble, and they're like, and it says like off with her fucking head or like off with her head, and they're like, and the guy's like this is 2017 or whatever. It was like old one, and she's like, did I stutter?
Oh my god.
Oh, and there's another good one too, where she was wearing like a dress that was like the exact like chroma key green, and people like fucking photoshopped the hell out of that.
How come they didn't like the dress?
British people are fucking weird and stupid.
What?
But they didn't like her dress?
No, it says Twitter, you know, craps on her dress or whatever.
I know that people were. I saw a lot of polls out today about whose was better, hers or Kate's. And I saw Kate's.
Fuck her dress. Let's see her pussy.
Honestly, I like Kate's more.
let's. Yeah, I want to see her pussy. Show her pussy.
Fuck
and then
her dress. Let's see her pussy.
Then the guys could get involved too, right? Like, imagine if they said at the end they'd lift up the dress and she just shows her pussy to everyone. Then the guys would watch and they'd be like, "Oh man, do you see her pussy?" And now the guys are, because right now it's like a 70% female audience. Yeah.
Yeah, because Joe, then guys can start betting like over-unders whether or not like what her pussy looks like or like if she's gonna show it. Like, I'm sorry, Leah, this is how we think.
Yeah, like this would be great. Like,
I don't know that.
Like, oh, like there's my pussy, and then I'd be like, wow.
So there was this other picture. There was this other picture of this dude, and he's got this like, I don't know if it was Charles or not, but he had this huge ass cape on. And somebody posted, like, when you've got a wedding at noon but have to fight Dracula tonight or something.
Oh,
you gotta go look at, like, I mean, fucking Imgur was like a gold mine today for funny pictures for the wedding.
If that soldier had fallen down the stairs.
It looks like it's minus 250 that there's going to be a mole on her left titty.
Oh,
going to take the over or the other.
It's all shaved. You know, that's funny though. But no, yeah, her dress does. To me, her dress almost looks like a dinner dress. Like that's why I can see why they were like, oh, that's it, because it was very.
Are you sure you're looking at the right one? Because there was another white dress later on.
Oh,
for the wrist,
I don't.
There's like multiple dresses.
I haven't looked at this shit.
Oh yeah, that's like a big thing now. Like you have their wedding dress, then you have a reception dress.
But they have like at least. I believe there was at least 2 receptions today.
What did she become today? She just married him, right? She didn't become the queen because the queen's already the Queen Elizabeth.
She can't. Well, she won't ever be the queen. Even the guy that the queen is married to right now isn't the king. Like she's married and she's been with this man her whole life.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It doesn't work that way. So
dude, British people are fucking dumb.
I don't know how it works.
Let me ask you this.
You become like
by the way,
British people they're weird people, okay? But let me ask you this: how awkward is it when they have sex, like for the first time? Like I feel like that is one of the most awkward moments. They're like,
wait a minute, this girl isn't black. She's like half black, maybe.
She's half. No, she is. She's half.
But
black.
they made this big.
She's an Oreo.
They were talking all day. She almost looks orange. They were talking all day about.
Hey, fuck you, Cronin. There's only one orange.
Oh, they talked all day today about she was black. She's like a white girl with
You said you were watching CNN, so stop being surprised.
What is wrong with him? Don Lemon's an asshole. I fucking hate Don Lemon. Well, I know, but that's not why he's an asshole. He's an asshole because...
No, I'm just saying, like, he's going to do the race baiting thing. And it always comes down to racing stuff.
I don't know what is wrong with that guy. But I know
You know, at one point in time, I actually didn't mind Don Lemon.
What? Was he normal before? Because right now he's just...
Well, because he hasn't always had his own fucking program. He used to just be a reporter.
Oh.
Like a field guy. And then they're like, CNN's like, well, he's black. He's got an afro. Let's give him a show.
This girl looks like Julia Roberts with a tan. Like a bigger tan.
She looks like Julia Roberts in the Pelican Brief.
Yeah, exactly. Or Penelope Cruz. That's the mother, right? So the mother's black, the dad was white.
Speaking of Julia Roberts, that's creepy.
And so they left
because
isn't it weird they left the white dad home? Isn't that? I wonder why. Maybe there's something there.
I explained this to you earlier.
Yeah, but I think it's something up. Something's up.
Yeah, he had a heart attack, and he's overweight.
No, they were like, leave the white guy out of it so we can just see the, I got a conspiracy.
Somebody was telling me, I listen, you mentioned, I got to tell you this. Someone the other day, they said, like, because I have, like, 3 chicks that I have, like, a thing for. I think I may have said this before on the show. Like, there's, like, the 3 people that, me and Keish, like, all right, pass. You get to bang these people if you ever get the chance, right?
You get 3?
Oh, yeah.
Most people get 1.
Oh, yeah. No.
And it's usually like a celebrity thing.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. It's a celebrity thing.
Okay.
But we have,
still, most people get 1.
Yeah, but, we
have, like, we got echelons.
Man, what if I could actually get to that person, though? That would...
all right, well, listen to mine. Mine's going to surprise a lot of people, but it's just the way it is. My number 1 is Jessica Biel. My number 2 is Kate Beckinsale, because nothing gets me revved up more than Kate Beckinsale in Underworld. And number 3 was Julia Roberts. And
Ew,
I said that,
horse face?
And I said that to some... That's what somebody at work said. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
she looks like a foot.
You really don't think Julia Roberts is attractive?
No, I think she's ugly. She's like fucking reminds me of Sarah Jessica Parker, like a fucking foot face.
Don't you dare ever compare Julia Roberts to that fucking blonde bimbo cunt.
Foot face.
Dude,
Leah, stop it.
You know what movie I thought I was like when I was a kid, like I thought I was in love with Julia Roberts was Peter Pan for some reason. I know it's weird because she kind of have a lesbo haircut, but in Peter Pan, like I think at the end she like becomes like a person, like in Tinkerbell, like she's like I don't know, man. She like all of a sudden morphs into like a real sized human for a second, and and there's this real, it's almost sexual tension with her and Robin Williams, and it's weird.
It's the greatest.
Yeah.
No,
I think she's
Julia Roberts.
I thought she was
11.
What?
Julia Roberts, Ocean's 11.
Oh, really?
Smoking.
I think it's the elf thing. Maybe it's the elf thing.
Elf?
Yeah, the idea she's kind of like an elf.
That's why Leah doesn't like her. Leah wants to be an elf.
Yeah, I don't know.
I am an elf. Have you seen my ears?
What, you a blood elf?
Well, I'm telling you, man.
No, I've been called an elf more than one time in my life.
When she was Tinkerbell, she got that elf look. Look. She got that elf look. But see, like,
Isn't Tinkerbell supposed to be blonde?
I don't know, but I want to bang that elf.
And she's in like them rags too. You can just fucking rip those things off.
Yeah, something about that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I thought she was really. I don't know why I thought she was that pretty in that show.
She's weird looking.
Yeah.
Come on. And see, that's a chick thing, because Keith said the same fucking thing about Julia Roberts. She's cool with Jessica Biel. She's cool with the Kate Beckinsale thing. But the minute I mentioned Julia Roberts, she's like, oh.
But this is the same movie. Look, and then she got all in that dress at the end, you know?
Her mouth is too big.
She's hot.
But you got a big mouth.
Like a horse.
What?
What? You got a big mouth?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I have big lips.
Okay.
Not a big
mouth.
mouth.
What the fuck is the difference?
I guess I see what you're saying.
What's the difference between big lips and a big mouth?
I think that's like my type looking. I think you should be happy because I think it fits the type of girl that like you know. You know what I mean? You're in that. You kind of have a similar look.
Honestly, I think I'm pretty ugly because a lot of the people that you're attracted to, I think are like really gross or ugly, and a bunch of your exes too. So I'm like, how ugly am I?
What?
What?
What are you talking about? What?
Wait. I was looking something. What did she say? I missed it.
Well, he was saying like I should like take that as like a compliment or something like that or whatever, because he like whatever. And I was like, I don't know, because I think like a lot of the people he thinks are like hot or whatever, I think are ugly. So I'm like, am I ugly? If he likes me.
I think that's the exact opposite.
She does have a big mouth, though. You're right. Look at this. But you know what I mean? She'd really have to go to suck it.
I don't know, man. I've just always had a thing for her. She's my number 3, though. What are you gonna do?
So wait, who's the first one?
Don't you think Kate Beckinsale's
I can't picture her. I gotta go look her up.
Yeah, you know what? I can't either.
I don't know what she looks like.
You guys don't know the Underworld movies?
Yeah, I know them, but I never watched them.
Oh my god! I'll tell you a weird movie that I find her surprisingly super sexy in is that movie Pearl Harbor. Holy shit!
Yeah, she's like that traditional, like pretty damn hot, like American looking girl.
Yeah, see, I think
which is weird because she's British.
Oh, well, there you go. She does look British, actually.
Oh, dude, listen.
I mean, yeah, she's like, pretty, but yeah, she is pretty. Yeah, she's pretty. But
dude,
I mean,
when I seen Jessica Biel in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, I was all like, "Who is that? Where does she live?"
You know, where did she live, dude? You know who I would like? You know who I would like? Actually, I think she'd be on my list. Is Nicole Kidman? I think would be on my list.
Who is that? Was that who that was just on the screen?
No, that was yours. That was Kate Beckinsale.
Wait, no. Go back.
It says it's her.
No way. That did not look like Kate
That's
Beckinsale.
not her?
Yeah, it's her.
Yeah.
It's not really like, that's not even a good picture of her, honestly. She still looks good, though.
Yeah,
dude, she's almost 50 years old.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Was she a fucking robot?
She is, well, I mean, she's a Hollywood star. They have ways of doing this.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
That's why I like them. They're timeless.
I like Shirley Manson in her, like, back in the day, man. I thought she was pretty. And
I like
Nicole
Shirley
Kidman.
Temple. Oh, it's fucked up. I shouldn't say that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's fucked up.
That is so fucked up.
Yeah, it's bad.
Well, she's like 109 right now.
Well, yeah, I was talking about, like, the 40-year-old Shirley Temple. Smoking.
Yeah, what the fuck? Was she hot when she was 40?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, you're going to be real surprised because Captain Janeway is Shirley Temple.
What?
She got a Captain Janeway vibe to her.
Oh, man, she does not look good.
No, she looks like a mom or something, you know?
She looks like one of them nasty fucking Italian bitches on Goodfellas. And fucking talking goats.
Buonissima.
And fucking Italian cunts.
Don't come around my fucking town without...
Wait.
What?
Wait a minute. Finish what you were about to say.
I don't know what I was going to say, so now I've lost it because I didn't know what you were laughing at.
Oh, wait, whoa. What did I just see on the screen? Who was that? Was that Shirley Temple?
Yeah, when she was...
All right, she looks good. She looks good there.
She might be 16 or 17 or 18 or 13.
All right, let's hope for 18.
It's hard to tell with those back then, you know, like, because, like, Judy Garland, like, some of the promos on Wizard of Oz, they're like, how old do you think she is? I'm like, I don't know, it looks like she might be 16 or 18 or 19 even. And they're like, she was like 14. And it's like, oh, my God. What in the world? You know, so I don't know.
Well, I know the one you just put up there. She looked like one of those model chicks for, like, the World War II campaigns for, like, products.
Yeah.
She looked fucking pretty good there.
She looked like the welder girl or something. But yeah, when she was a kid, she was a very cute kid. But adult, got a little butchy. You know?
Yeah, it's those movies when she was a kid, and like those are like looked at as some of the like the most classic. Like most of them were musicals, though, right?
Yeah, I had 2 of them, and that was about it. My mother has all these old fucking tapes of these things, so I saw them all when I was little. I'm sure you did too in the Bible Belt area. You all fucking, Shirley Temple, remember that when Daddy? No, I'm just kidding.
No. The funny thing is, you're right because my grandma loved. Let me ask you guys if you remember this. in like the mid 90s, maybe later, like 97, 98, they used to run the Shirley Temple collection on TV, like the 1995, but it was like 3 payments of 1995. But it was like
her rare performance on the Don Stevens show, and you're like, what the fuck was that?
But it was like what, 10 movies and then a bunch of extra shit. And it was all on like 20 VHS tapes.
Yeah, yep. In fact, you know what? I think that was what we had, but from the 80s. Like back in the, my mother ordered it from the 80s because all the VHS matched. Now that you say that, I swear to God, she had one of those.
Yeah.
They were.
Dude, Joe, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Do you remember the ad they ran for the Beatles 1 album when that first came out?
I don't remember it, but I'm
okay. When they like the Beatles 1 album is one of the highest selling compilation records ever because it's got all their #1 hits. That's the whole point. Beatles 1, and they put like 25 of their songs on there, the Beatles 1 record, and they ran those ad campaigns. You know, like you can get the Beatles 1 record, and they play a bunch of songs. It's the only CD I can recall that my mom bought through like the TV like that.
Oh wow.
She actually bought it through the TV.
My mom used to buy exercise stuff and then never use it.
Oh, that's classic. If you were around the late 80s and mid 90s, I mean, what was it called? The Ab Solution or whatever the fuck that thing was called? It took the world by storm.
Dude, they had this white thing. This is like must have been 1986, 85. This white thing where you put your 2 feet on it. It had a spring, and then it had 2 little bars and to pull up, and you just pull on it. And I remember my mother had that thing, and she never used it ever. And I started using it because it was just fun to use, like to do it, but like almost did nothing, for you.
Well, the difference is you did it while jerking off.
No, but no. Here's the thing, though. I would always just fuck around with it and use it. And what happened was I was playing with it, pulling the string all the way back because a big spring right in the middle. So you're pulling a spring all the way back, and it's under your foot, like foot pedals. And then you're pulling the thing all the way back and doing sit-ups. And I'm doing that just fucking around watching TV. And I would mess around with like slipping the little pedals to the edge of my feet so I could like almost get it to the end and play with it and then go back. And it slipped one day, dude. This thing fucking smacked me right in the fucking face. It was like right in the face. And I never used it again after that.
That's what you get with fucking TV order workout equipment.
That shit was dangerous, man.
Well, it's kind of like the Bowflex. Remember it fucking killed somebody and then they quit selling them?
Really? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it was the shit that Chuck Norris used to do, and now he does something else like the P90X or something.
Oh man, I didn't know that. I had no idea.
Yeah,
I thought they still sold
there was
it.
There was a faulty Bowflex. You should look this up. There was a faulted Bowflex machine, and it fucking killed somebody. It like decapitated him or some shit.
Oh man.
It may not have decapitated him, but I know somebody died from using a Bowflex because one of them was faulty, and they ended up changing the name. And I think the P90X people like bought it out and like, but they didn't, of course, use the same machine. They just wanted to use the assets and stuff. And then, you remember the P90X, right? That's like one of the biggest things ever.
I sold the P90X on the phone, and it was horrible to sell.
There you go.
They gave, dude. We sold so many things. Like when I sold a New Wave oven. If you ever see the New Wave oven at night.
Oh yeah.
I made $10. Well, after there was
a New Wave oven, the big thing. You put the lid on, and everything just cooks inside that thing.
Yep.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I would sell the extender ring. I would sell the black one. I would try to sell a second one. I would upsell everything. And
they were trash, right?
No, they were pretty good. We had one.
Good?
They were pretty good. Yeah, it was pretty good. But it was in fact, I would say it was one of the better products we had, and I would upsell the fuck out of it. And if I could sell everything, like mostly almost everything, it'd be $28. But even if someone just called and said, want the oven, want everything I saw on TV, don't want anything extra, don't want nothing, just give me the oven I wanted, blah, blah, blah. I'd get $5. Now, and the script was easy. It was like, hey, welcome, New Wave, let's get you started, and then all this stuff. And the whole call, if somebody just wanted to buy what they wanted to buy, the whole call would last about 6-7 minutes. If I wanted to try to upsell them on a bunch of shit, it could take 15 minutes maybe. But you're talking $30 then. $30 in 15 minutes, or 5 to 7 minutes, $5. And
so your commission was 5 minutes, or $5 or like $30.
Yeah, it could be all kinds of shit. It could be $18 if I only sold the black one. There's a bunch of fucking variations. But the bottom line is, mostly, I mean, it could be 20 minutes on the phone if it's a $30 one, but the point is that the P90X call had like 3 times the amount of verbiage. Now, you had to read these scripts verbatim because there was legal stuff that you were saying too. So lawyers would put these together. So I would be reading the script exactly as it's written. And we had all these rebuttals to the scripts that sometimes you'd have to read it exactly. Sometimes you could ad-lib and say whatever you wanted, but there were certain things that you may have to read verbatim. So, but dude, the P90X call could take 15 minutes. And if you sold just what they saw on TV, we made $1.20. And if you upsold them on everything possible, which was really hard to do, by the way, but if you upsold them on everything, you'd get $5. So, like, I remember some people would get the P90X call, they just hang the phone up and be like, oh, we lost the call, and they got fired. But, I mean, like, people would do that, like, hanging up trying to wait for the New Wave call or some other call because P90X was just so fucking horrible. And I said it at a meeting once, I said, like, are you guys just, like, trying to make us hate our job? Because... why, you know what I mean? I'm sitting here on a fucking P90X call for 20 minutes to make $5. Meanwhile, Cornhole fucker over here gets 2 New Wave ovens like in a row. And it was like, it would become enraging. I fucking, to this day, I hate P90X. Like, what kind of cum fuck commission was that?
Don't know. Never worked in retail like that.
We got a $6 commission. We got a $6 an hour base pay. So we were making $6 an hour. So, like, but if you're on a fucking 40-minute P90X call, it's like, no, fuck off. It was so horrible, dude. The best things that me and Troy, because Troy worked there with me, and it's a big call center, bunch of people. But the best things that we sold were those, like, fucking get-rich-quick books and stuff and CDs. I don't know what it was, but I knew how to fucking make people buy that shit.
Well,
it was so fun, dude. You would have loved it, Bailey.
I guarantee you that there would be like days when I'm a destroyer, and there'd be days I'm just like a money raker.
There were some
because, dude, Joe, let me tell you something that you have that I don't, and that's patience.
You think I have patience? Do you see what I did earlier?
I have heard. Well, dude. I've heard you on your job before, and you do have patience.
Well, one of the things we sold this thing called Nopalea. It was like a drink that was supposed to relax your muscles or whatever. Now, I never tried it, never knew if it worked. I don't know. And it was just regular drink, some kind of weird drink, and it was like...
I think we have that shit still here.
What? Really? It was from the Nopal cactus in like Arizona or something.
Oh, no. I think I'm thinking of that Neuro stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got Neuro. But the Nopal, it's supposed to... I forget what it was exactly. It was something to do with muscles and shit, like detoxifying you. I don't really remember. But, when I start a call with somebody, they'd be like... They were like, we're giving away a free bottle. So they gave away a free bottle plus the shipping. So you had to pay like $9.95 for the shipping.
Right.
And then give me the free bottle. And people would be like, I just want the free bottle that they said on the TV or whatever. And I'm like... Yeah, you can take the free bottle, but here's the thing, like, your back pain and all that stuff didn't just come overnight. So, in order, normally people start reporting results around 3 bottles or 4 bottles. Like, it's like anything else. If you take 1 aspirin, your headache might not go away. Are you going to throw the bottle out and say, this aspirin didn't work, this sucks, and then never take it? But had you taken 2 or 3 aspirins, you would have been like, wow, like, my headache's gone. So
right.
And I'm like, what a lot of people do is they take the free bottle because everybody likes free stuff. Just give me free stuff. But that doesn't make any sense, right? So, like, it makes sense to you, right? That 1 bottle might not actually just all of a sudden cure your back pain. It's constantly. You have to keep taking it, just like detoxifying.
Yeah, it's almost like a prescription.
So none of that was on the script. What I'm saying is none of this is on the script. But I would just go into that. And they'd be like, yeah, that makes sense and everything. And I would always sell like 6 to 8 bottles of that. And the commission on that was like $20. It was... So, like,
damn.
I could kill it. And I did... I was always the top sales, if all the average salesmen, I was the top average salesman. Sometimes I'd break into the top guys, but I would never get higher because I couldn't, like, and the guys within the top 10 were like full douchebags, like they were psychos. But like it was good enough that like they only let some people work from home, and when you did well enough, you could work from home. And I got to that level where I could work from home. So me and Leah had our first apartment, and like, I'm in the fucking, like, my computer would ring and I would take calls, and she'd just have to listen. Wasn't that the worst, Leah? When I was taking fucking calls at 3 a.m.
Yeah, I hated that.
Oh my god.
You were literally working from home doing that shit?
Yeah, in the
And
apartment.
like our apartment was tiny, and like so the only place to like do it was like basically in the living room.
Oh, brutal.
So it's like I couldn't, you know, like it's like, oh, call comes in, like I have to like not do whatever I'm doing, or like, you know, like Gavin was an infant at the time, so it's like, guess I'll just disappear with the baby for however long this takes.
I'll tell you what, one of the worst living situations me and Keish ever had, before we had kids, thank God, but we lived in a studio apartment from 2011 to 2012 to 2013. And I worked second shift, and she worked at like an elementary school. She was a teacher. And so she would have to get up at like, 5:30 in the morning. And I would get home around like 11:30 at night. And then I couldn't go to bed till like almost close to the time she got up. Living in a fucking studio apartment and me trying to play Gears of War online with my friends and have to it was awful.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I go to bed, she's waking up. You turn the fucking shower and you hear that when the water turns on. The fucking water feels like there's a waterfall. It was just awful living in a place like that, and just like you couldn't do anything about it. It was like living in a fucking flat. I was like, dude, this sucks.
We were in the same place.
It was like $500 a month.
Oh my god, dude, our place was $900, and this was 2009.
Right. Well, we also had to pay Comcast and gas and electric. It was just literally for the rent.
We had to pay for oil heating.
Oh, that's brutal.
I'll never do oil heating again in my life. I told him, like, when we were talking about, like, buying a house, I was like, the only two things I really, really would not budge on is I don't want oil heat, and I don't want to deal with a fucking septic tank.
Yeah, septic tanks are the worst.
Yep.
And let me tell you something. My buddy, he just had to have one replaced at his house. He bought a house 2 years ago, and the septic tank was so bad. He is now $3,900. Into getting a new septic tank. They had to dig the hole and everything. It's just fucking horrible.
Yeah, it fucks up your whole yard. You have to
everywhere.
it's fucking insanely expensive. You have to be careful about what you like. If anything gets flushed down the toilet, like it could just fuck you completely. You have to be careful about what toilet paper you buy, because it has to be like special degradable kind. Like
the sump pump in his basement was all fucked up because everything. It was like the sump pump hadn't been replaced in like 35, 40 fucking years.
Yeah, and it's like if anything goes wrong, that shit fucking floods your whole yard with crap.
What do you do if the zombie
and by
apocalypse?
the way, if you have to get a new sump pump put in, here's the scamming part of it. You have to go to like the government office and get all kinds of permits.
Yep.
To dig up on your yard, because you're paying a mortgage and shit. So you have to get a permit for that, and you also have to pay the insurance for like the backhoes and shit like that. They come through. He's literally paid, I think he said $3,900. He's guaranteeing by the time it's all done, he'll be almost at $5,000.
That's what I said. Remember that one night Leah was like, "Do you know how much it would cost to fix?" I'm like, probably $5,000.
It's bad,
and it could be. It's usually $3,000 to $8,000. It's really fucking crazy.
It just depends on, of course, how big like your plot and everything is, and it just,
dude.
And it could depend how old the house is too.
What happens if, like fucking the zombie apocalypse happens and you got a fucking septic tank? Like, what do you do? Like, what do we do? Would you start pooping in the woods? Is that what happens? And then eventually, doesn't it get bad though? Like, I mean, what would we do?
I've been shitting in the woods since I was 5, so I'm good.
The zombie apocalypse? I mean, you could probably just crap in someone else's house.
Yeah, that's a weird scenario. Like, why is it got to be a zombie apocalypse where you're now going to be shitting in the woods?
Just maybe like the grid goes out and there's no power in the sewer system.
I'm shitting in a Walmart sack and flinging it at zombies like a monkey.
Do you remember when I told the story about the Sunday, what's it called, the flea market story?
No, I don't remember that.
You don't remember that? Where I had to go to the bathroom in the woods?
Wait a minute, I might have heard this story.
I
think you told it when me and you and Ken were telling our nasty shit stories.
Oh, shit, really? I did that with Ken?
I think it was on a Corrupted. Yeah, we talked about the worst shit scenarios we've ever been in. He told this one about where he fucking shit in his hockey gear and just threw his underwear up in the ceiling.
Oh my God, you're right. That is it. I did tell it then. You're right. Yeah, because I had my green Ford truck. If any longtime listeners listening, they remember that we had this green truck. And
go ahead and tell it again. It's great.
Well, it's just the long and the short of it is I fucking had to go to the bathroom, and there was a giant line in the fucking flea market, and I had to go. Like I have a nervous stomach kind of, so like getting up early and then I get nervous about setting up and being there, and will I make money, and there's a lot of people around, and I get kind of nervous in that sort of environment. I mean, you wouldn't know it, but I do a little bit, and that triggered my stomach. And once it starts, it's not going to stop.
There's nothing worse than an anxiety turd.
Yeah, it's like it was really bad, dude. And then it gets it's worse because then you get it really bad because now you know you're going somewhere that's weird. So like your body just evacuates everything, which mine does. It's unbelievable. So like I'm like fucking pull up. I couldn't. I ran like out to all my stuff's there, so I couldn't just leave. I thought about driving to some place, and I was like, I'll just keep running into the same problem, like a McDonald's or whatever. So I just walked into the woods, and my God, dude, I walked into the woods, and what came out of me? If they find what came out of me, they would have thought a bear did it or something. Like it was unbelievable. It was disgusting. Like what happened,
dude? If people don't have anxiety, don't realize when you get real anxious and you have to shit. Like I have pooped turds out before. It looked like fucking putters. I mean, these things are huge.
When I know when Leah gave birth to Gavin, or when we were in the hospital for Gavin, the first birth, I was so nervous because I was worried about her. I went and found this fucking bathroom somewhere in the hospital. To this day, I still don't know where it is because the last 2 times we had kids, I looked for the bathroom. I went to find it just to find it because I couldn't. It was near one of the offices, and you could lock the door, and it was one little bathroom. And I found it, and I got in there, and I'm telling you, dude, this thing went around the toilet. Like, it was unbelievable. And didn't have to wipe.
I love big turds.
It didn't have to clean anything. It was just came out. It was like it was perfect.
What about you, Leah? You like big shit?
Ugh.
That's gross.
What do you mean?
It's gross.
I think it's. Why is it gross? Why is it got to be gross?
I think it's.
I'm not doing poopy talk. You want to do poopy talk? You guys do that. I'm not talking about poopy.
Let's talk about poop.
It. I think it's gross. I think it is gross. But
I think it's hilarious.
I think you have a thing. I think you like right now. You're jerking off right now. You're like, yeah, talking about shit. Like you're all fucked up. All right. Anything else we can talk about before we get the fuck out of here? We think we gave people the show of the century tonight. To be honest,
I think we've covered everything: the royal wedding, the situation before, and poop.
What the fuck? A man punched a pregnant woman and her service dog on a flight in fucking Orlando? What the fuck? Somebody just sent me this.
Airlines are out of control.
What is going? No, like I don't think the airlines did it though. I think somebody, it's like a person on the plane did it. Unfortunately, the man was determined to leave, so he ran and punched my belly, then pushed my 2 daughters. They fell and cried so hard, Ramirez said. What the fuck? The safety and security of the passengers are top priority. The case is being turned over to the FBI.
Damn.
Wow. Dude, I'm telling you, if I don't know if the husband was on the. I guess not, because I don't know if the service dog was there, but
fucking border jumpers.
Dude, I would have. No, like the fucking. No,
I'm just kidding.
Well, the thing is, I think it's a white guy who punched the fucking.
Well, that makes more sense.
The white guy punched the couple, and I think they're Latino or like.
Nothing makes more sense than an angry white guy.
Dude, I would have hunted. I would have found that guy. If he shoved my daughter down, or my daughters, or my kids, or whatever.
Yeah, I don't react well to that shit. I go to jail.
That would not be good for him. It would be so bad, dude. It would. I mean, it would just not be good for him.
Joe, I almost went to jail because a fucking guy almost destroyed Lakeisha in the mosh pit for Black Label Society.
Oh my God, what were you doing there?
Or not Black Label Society, it was Devil Driver.
Oh.
I had Keish in front of me, and some fucking guy was like doing the stupid mosh pit shit where he's just like fisting, punching in the air.
Yeah.
And fucking hit her in the shoulder.
Punched her.
And let me tell you, Keish used to weigh about 120 pounds. Like until she had Gavin. So she was a bag of bones. And that dude fucking just waffled her. And I lost my mind. I took my shoe off. and just ran up behind him and fucking bashed the side of his head. And I had a Converse on too, so it had like a big old whip, like a like powder shut up. It was so hard.
I would get really mad. Like luckily when me and Leah have been out, there's been like a couple like close calls where something almost was gonna happen, and I was getting ready, but nothing happened. So I was like, all right, and because that luckily that's never happened to us. We haven't had to run into that.
It's a protective thing. We just we don't want to see anything happen to the women, you know.
Like but I mean, lucky it hasn't happened because I mean sometimes like I'm right, Leah. We've been together for 10 years, and I can't believe that sometime somebody didn't like grab you or something weird go on like.
And Joe, to be fair, I know Leah would, and I know Keish would. They'd be the same way. Keish gets really defensive over me. Like really defensive. It gets weird sometimes. I don't know what
Leah would do. Leah would get mad. Actually,
you should have seen the time some chick was hitting on me in PacSun when I was trying a pair of shoes on.
What the fuck?
This chick was hitting on me in a PacSun. This was like 5 or 6 years ago, and this chick was like totally hitting on me, and I was just like, Keish claims that I'm really flirty, like just in nature. And so she got mad at me. But anyways, like she goes in there.
It's because we'll talk to like you're like me. You'll talk to anybody. Like whatever.
Yeah, and like he says that I come off flirtatious, but it's just me being friendly. She goes in there. She takes the bag or the box of shoes off the bench, tells me to put my shoe on, throws the box of shoes at the chick, and I was like, oh God, like she's crazy, dude. I'm telling you.
That's awesome. I'd love that.
I feel like girls don't do that shit when I'm around.
Leah, it was the hottest thing when she did that. I took her home, banged her. It was like so hot. She was like, you ain't buying those fucking shoes.
Dude, I would.
Girls are usually like scared of me. So.
You do have kind of an aura.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if it's like the resting bitch face or if it's just like people think that you're like a volcano in Hawaii. Any second, you're just going to start melting.
Yeah, but then
I don't know what it is either.
But then she attracts like the drunken people who are like, come on, you're not going to drink. Because they can see that you're not going to.
Leah's the chick.
Yeah, but that's usually
you walk
like
up
dudes.
To buy her a drink. And you're like, hey, do you want a drink? She's like, no, I'm good. He's like, oh, come on, I'll buy you a drink. And Leah just fucking punches him.
I don't know. Leah wouldn't do that. Leah'd be friendly though. That's the thing. Leah would be friendly with, and then I would get mad.
I'd come up with an immediate exit plan.
She'd pull out the blueprints. All right, here's the exit. Get the fuck out of here.
I've been in bars where like people like with Joe and they would like stop and like start trying to talk to me about like my tattoo and shit like that, and it's like, oh, fuck off.
Then you just flashed them and then told them to go away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Then you just shit on the floor.
I remember we were at the Comic-Con and some like dorko was trying to follow Leah around, and I was already mad. I was already mad that we were there because it was so annoying to be there. And I left at one point, like left her to go do something or other, and this fucking little nerdy fuck was like hanging around Leah, like, and all the girls because we went there with all Leah's friends.
Oh, so this is the one I was dressed like Poison Ivy.
Yeah. And so they were getting all this attention for being cosplayed, but so people would stop to take pictures of them to like be like, oh my God, you girls look so whatever. So guys are stopping and like to take pictures of them, which is all right. But then this one dude was like just fucking like sniffing up like her ass, like
you were pretty.
Yeah, and he kept like talking to her, and I was like, I thought there was a couple times where I was like, I almost punched this guy. It wouldn't have been any sense because you don't know if he might have just been he was a dork or whatever. It was whatever. But like I almost did it, and I can't believe I did. I don't know what would have happened if I did it, but.
Joe, sometimes I used to just troll. There's a place here that I used to get my comics called Comic Cave. I used to troll them and just like, Keish, go in here and get my comic box with me. Just troll them. Keish would come in there and they'd all be like, just like a bunch of fucking retarded children.
I mean, I'm a dorko too, but I mean, this guy was it was weird. Like, you remember this guy, Leah? You know what I'm talking about?
What?
Do you remember what I'm talking about?
I actually don't remember him. I was pretty miserable while we were there, and all I
No,
was
you
thinking
guys
about
were
was
all.
going home.
I was getting angry because you guys were all like laughing with him and these other guys, and they all were walking with
Really?
you. Yeah, it was really weird. I was like, what the fuck? But this one guy, the weirdo of the group, you know, like they were kind of whatever, and then like he kept talking to Leah, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna kill this guy. And I think I yelled, I kind of snapped like out loud to everybody, and like you were like, and that's when it stopped finally because I was like, I'm gonna kill this guy.
I wish I could,
Sometimes
like,
you just gotta
remember
assert
this more.
dominance.
Yeah. Because I told you, like, sometimes, like, Leah doesn't tell them to get away, so she kept talking to him because she doesn't know what to do, maybe. I don't know. But the guy was just
Well,
being
yeah, that's
real.
what I mean by I gotta come up with an exit plan.
But you weren't really. And the guy just kept going, and it was like, I'm going to kill this guy. Because he was weird.
I totally get where Joe's coming from. Because let me tell you, I've never thought about punching a black dude. But there was this black guy that was looking at Quiche on a Panda Express one
Well, this
time.
guy was white.
Well, this guy was fucking black.
Okay.
And it looked like he was like drooling over Quiche. I mean, you would have thought he was at fucking KFC on 50 Cent Wing Day. This fucking guy was drooling.
Oh, my God, dude. Why
And-
does it have to be a black guy? Like, why you wouldn't punch you never thought about
He was black.
Yeah, but why would you never think about punching a black guy versus a white guy? You'd
Well,
punch
because
a
then
white
he'd
guy?
he'd go and get his hounds, and then they'd do a drive-by or fucking,
Jesus.
you know, rap to me or something. I don't know. But
They'd rap to you.
I don't know.
What the fuck, dude?
He was like he was like drooling all over Keith, but it got to an uncomfortable point. Like it got.
Yeah. I just can't believe you. I can't believe
I'm
you.
literally just joking.
I know. I guess.
I'm not. I'm joking, people. Come on. But no. But all jokes aside, it was like, I know where you're coming from. It was really like weird and like overbearing the way he was looking at her, and I just want to look at him and be like, dude, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
And he was by himself too, Joe.
Well, this guy was by
So-
himself.
I know, but he's like sitting in a Panda Express eating by himself, just like, cool, look at that white chick's ass. You know, it was just like, it's weird.
Yeah, fuck it, you know.
Do I have to apologize for the 5 racial jokes I
Dude,
just
I
did?
don't know what, like, I wouldn't blame him because, like, dude, you start mixing hot ass with chicken, like, I mean, I'm fucking ready to go. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God, dude, a nice fucking chicken with fucking... Dude, I remember I went to something funny about that is there's a KFC near us over here. You just drive over to the KFC and, you know, you go in, 1 or 2 people in line, whatever, it doesn't, whatever. And I was in Boston, and I went to a KFC in Dorchester, which is like a kind of a scary part of Boston. And I was hungry because it was I was working, and I drove by. It was maybe 2 p.m., and I hadn't eaten that day yet. And I finally pulled in on my delivery job, and I was like, I'm going to get some KFC. And it took a pain in the ass to pull in there, the way the streets are, the traffic is, and everybody. I get out. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. There was 20 people in line, like almost out the door. And I was laughing so hard, dude. This was around...
Why was it funny?
Come
on, Joe. Why was it funny?
Because and this was like around the Chappelle Show time.
All black.
And it was just, I couldn't believe it. I have never, ever seen a restaurant like this. Nor have I ever seen a KFC like this. And I'm telling you, man, there was 20 people. And it might have been one white guy. I don't know. And they were just coming out the door almost. And I went, what the fuck? Because
The white guy was probably a prisoner.
I was so hungry, dude, and like I was like, I can't get in here. Like I can't because I have a 30-minute lunch break, and how long is this line gonna take? And more people were coming while I was waiting there, and like thinking about it, and I was like, unfucking believable, it's true, and I drove away.
It's true.
Like I mean, like I was like, it's just fucking. You don't see this anywhere. Like this has got to be true. But goddamn, but here's the thing. I love the fuck out of KFC. But here's the thing. I love KFC. I would eat KFC every day. I would think no matter where you put a KFC, there would be lines out the door because it's so fucking good. But there's no KFC right here where I am. But it's in like the fucking in sort of like the ghetto-y neighborhood way up the road, and then also in Dorchester and a couple other places. But why isn't there a KFC here? Like, why wouldn't I would eat the shit out of it? Wouldn't everybody eat the shit out of it? Or is there a stigma because they only put it in those areas?
I think no. I think a lot of people don't like KFC because of like the chicken, scares and all that stuff. And a lot of people think it's too greasy and shit.
What chicken scares? What are you talking about?
Like the mutated chicken thing with KFC, remember? The chicken farms that they had.
I'm going to die if I eat KFC? Is that what you're telling me?
Well, it was like you were eating like lab-created chicken.
Oh, okay.
But like it is what it is. Like, there's a reason we don't have a fucking commercial every 2 seconds with a starving black kid in Africa. We figured out ways to, create food through different strands. But anyways, my point is like here, Popeyes is really big. Like Popeyes chicken's really big here.
Yeah,
we got like 5 of them in Indy.
I think I had Popeyes once when we went down near New Orleans or something, like a long time ago. Like I don't remember.
Joe, it's fire.
Yeah, I'd eat. I want to eat it. I want to try it. You know what's
fucking good.
You know what's nasty after if you go watch, anybody has like Netflix or whatever, go watch an episode of Undercover Boss, one of the first episodes, like one of the first 6. They do Newcastle. Oh my god, dude. Newcastle.
What's Newcastle?
Or White Castle. I'm sorry, White Castle.
Oh yeah, Oh, they're gross.
It is gross, dude. Like the people, dude. Go watch this. The people that work there, all the women look like lesbians with like AIDS. Like it was the.
You said it's on Netflix?
I don't know if it is. It might be that, or it's on somewhere where you can binge it. Because I was binging it one day, and I think it is Netflix, dude. And there was like gross stuff happening at all the stores, and I said, you know what? This is the first episode of Undercover Boss where I'm so thankful they showed this. I will never eat there. It is so horrible. I don't care what this boss does at the end of this show. You'll never be able to cure what's in these places. Like, this is not good. This is so gross. Dude, it is fucked. Go watch that episode. You might throw up piss. Like, it's fucking horrible. Listen, we got to get out of here. It's fucking 5 in the morning. I tore my whole room apart. I'm going to have to clean up shit. Ken passed out a long time ago. I hope he's okay. JB, thank you. This was fun. I hope you come back to monetize this. I hope this was just a thing, like, because it was weird last night. It was a weird episode. That doesn't happen usually. It was very weird. But maybe you will, maybe you won't. But, this was a good 49 episode. It was weird. This was weird too.
I thought you know what? I thought we recovered pretty fucking good though, because you said we'd only do like 40 minutes. How long we did? We did over an hour, right?
Oh yeah, this was an hour and 30 minutes.
So there you go. I thought it was a pretty damn good show, to be honest with you.
I encourage anybody who listened to this whole entire thing and is hearing this wherever you're hearing this at a later date that's not live.
It's a 5-hour saga.
I would encourage you to go to patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Go to the archive area, the posts area, find episode 49 on YouTube, and watch the meltdown that you can't.
You can also see the pre-show, by the way, on YouTube.
Oh, right. And then we get the pre-show.
Because it was free tonight.
The pre-show is free. It's up on YouTube under youtube.com/corrupted podcast under corrupted episode 49 pre-show. So
big thanks to Leah, too, for stepping in.
Yay.
Calling in the relief pitcher.
Yeah, and for shoving a knife up someone's ass.
What, for the show tonight?
Yeah, it was a good show. You did good.
Oh, I didn't know if you meant that or when I was yelling earlier.
Both. I kind of like the yelling better, but no, that was great. You fucking cunt fag!
I'm so worn out.
So good.
Dude, our kids are going to be up in a couple hours. Like, I'm going to be...
It'll be fine.
Well, you're a trooper, because
I just zombie through until you wake up, and then I'm like, all right, nap time.
Yeah, like, she's so good because we got drunk last night, and this morning, I was out. I didn't wake up until late today, and she was up with the kids, and then she took a nap. So, but thank God she can wake up, because I can't. If I'm that tired, I'm just fucked.
I like how you guys punch out, though. That's great. Like Joe sleeps, Leah punches in. Like Joe wakes up, and Leah punches out. It's great. It's a system.
If Leah wasn't here, I could do it. Like, I would know I have to do it. I'd be like, I have to take care of kids. That's it. But, like, knowing someone's here, like, my body's like, nope, go to sleep, selfish.
Well, like, it's like with me and Quiche, like, in the morning, I get home 6:30 a.m., right? I record my Patreon show, and then I go inside, and I get Gavin ready for school, I take him to school. I come home. I let Key sleep till like 9:30. Because if I don't let her sleep, like there's no point. I'm already up. Like I'm not going to bed yet. So why would I wake her up if I'm just going to be up?
Well, that's what
So I try to let her rest as much as possible, and then I'm third shift worker, so I'm comatose till about 2.
I did that last year, and this year has been different. It's been like, it sucks kind of because, like, yeah, Leah gets up, gets the kids up, and gets me up, but then I take Gavin to school, but then I come back and go to sleep. And I think that, you know, and that's cool for her, I think, and us, but it also fucks me up because getting up, like, ruins my sleep. I don't know why.
It's the only thing I don't want to do. I hate the cold. I hate it. I fucking hate it more than anything. It's like the only thing I ask you to do.
Then we're moving to Miami.
It wouldn't even be a big deal because like I'm already up. I don't want to go out in the cold. Like I don't like it. I hate the cold.
But it's warm now. Now it's warm.
No, it's not. Not in the morning. In the morning, it's still freezing.
Yeah, but I mean, you did it a whole year. But the thing is, like, when
I
get
a
good temperature in Indiana.
It's like I did it then because it was like I knew you had to get up and go be at work for 8 hours. It's not the same when it's like here. It's like I know you can go back to sleep eventually.
No, you did it even when I was doing this last year.
Yeah, this. I'm talking about when you were like going to work for 8 hours or longer or whatever.
It took forever when you think about it. Like I would go to work, I'd be gone for 12 hours of the day. Can you imagine if I was gone for 12 hours of the day every day now? Think about that.
I don't have to. I lived it.
Yeah.
Touche.
I mean, all right, let's get out of here, guys. Thank you guys so much for listening to all of this and for being here tonight. We love the fuck out of you. I mean, you know, I don't know, man. It's crazy. Thank you guys for being patrons. Thanks to a few of you guys who up your patrons and stuff tonight. I must have been sympathy for my meltdown. So thank you guys that did that. You didn't have to do that. You know, and everybody, the new people, Ravi Patel and PJ and Laz Gonzalez. What's up, man? And everybody else who's here all the time, thank you. And this was fun. Thanks for sticking with us through all the shit. What an epic night. And Tommy's going to poop his pants. Fucking footages. Oh, man, I wish you saw that live when I saw it live. All right, goodbye, everybody. We'll see you later.
You're listening to The Corrupted Podcast with Joe Cronin, Foul Mouth Ken, and Justin Bailey.
And Leah. Okay, so the recording is done, and we're still live, so I'm going to end the live stream now, too, which I kind of was talking to the live stream, but on the recording, so that didn't make any sense, but whatever, guys. You get it. I came in through the window. Oh my God, can you imagine if TSS made "Come to my window"? Fucking crawling in there. All right. Good night, everybody.